in actual
I've started the recording. The recording is now. Get in the stream.
I am in the stream.
Grunk Stunk wins the Funk
The
Bunk.
Funk and the sauce.
And the sauce.
Alright. TNT.
Or as I have named this.
What is going? Why does she have lipstick on half of her bottom lip only?
I was in a hurry, okay?
Why is she a stick?
Sticks and stones. Sticks and stones. We found the stick. Okay.
Wait, and the stone is Cindy Stone, obviously.
Obviously.
Half.
Who does?
That is a janky rain animation, I gotta say.
Yes. Oh shit, it's
Juan Carita.
No, that's your voice. That is in fact your voice.
me?
I have been.
This is Phoenix.
I have been.
Why did I do that? Ow. I've exploded. Oh shit, it's me.
Hey.
That girl. You shouldn't see her anymore.
Oh shit, are we 3D? What the fuck, we're 3D?
I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news.
You're seeing this shit with 3D? Why are you talking about this girl?
There's something you need to know about that girl.
I don't care about her, we're 3D! We're 3D! Don't talk about her like that, it's not important, we're 3D! Die! I'm Phoenix Wright, ace murderer!
Ace
shit.
Dog shit sweater.
New name of our recording session.
P!
P.
P!
It's P.
It's P.
I'm not even 3D anymore.
It's my merchandise.
5 years earlier.
Entirely unrelated to all of that shit. Is me a say.
You see that shit? Damn, that's crazy.
Entirely related to
I'm
that shit. Great
Finally,
start, everybody!
I'm kind of nervous. I get to be the main character of my very own game.
Wait, did you mention if you're recording this or not?
Oh yes, I am.
Okay, good.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, good morning.
Should someone else take
please calm
Grossberg?
yourself down. I'm already doing Grossberg.
Fair enough.
That's a no.
I've already begun Grossberg.
Fair enough.
You're gonna get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me, I'm relaxed. I let go of my lapels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer. Hey, I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today. Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service. Actually, this is my second time in court.
I'm sure this will never come up.
This will never be mentioned again, no.
Still, you surprised me, with your earnest request last night. Let me handle this case, he suddenly said. And quite forcefully, too. Just found out yesterday, about the case, I mean. What? You've already learned all the relevant facts. Well, about that, see, I mean, of course I have. I think. Oh dear. In any case, don't let our client see you so nervous. See the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client. Looks like a bitch.
He does look like a bitch. What the fuck is that outfit?
Good morning, everybody.
Hello, everybody. My name is Phoenix Wright.
Good morning. Gotta keep smiling, Mia.
I'm not gonna do that bit for the whole thing. I'm not stealing Minerva's bit entirely, but I just want to say I'll give it all I got with the murdering that we're gonna be doing. No problem.
This is fitting, given you think that COVID. Oh, what's wrong? You have a cold or something, Mr. Rye?
Actually, it's right, like the Flying Brothers. They're my hero quirks was flying, but people screw it up all the time. One day I'll have a video game named after me. And yes, I have COVID in... What year would this be? This is... What year would this be in game? Like 2012 or some shit.
Hold on, check the court record. That'll tell us Phoenix's age, and we can work backwards from there.
I don't think we should math out Phoenix's
Phoenix
age right
is
now.
21, and he is 24 in 2016, therefore this takes place in 2013.
Cool.
You were right.
Yippee.
My doc says this way, I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says.
Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. Also, you're never gonna have a game named after you. That's like you're not the main character, dude.
No, I'll get my own.
If you're truly innocent, I promise I will save
I'll
you.
get my own. It'll be a spin-off game. They'll call it Phoenix Wright Investigations.
What is he investigating? He's an art student.
Please let go of my shirt.
Here's Wright. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous.
Why is Mia just grabbing everyone's clothes?
Violence.
Violence.
You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. And you need to prove that you're strong by gripping everybody's clothes.
Hey,
My name
Miss
is
Lawyer
Mia
Lady,
Fey.
check out my shadow dimension powers.
Whoa, what the fuck? First time I appeared in Shadow Dimension was a year ago. But that trial traumatized me so badly I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom.
This is the only
PTSD,
power I have
no.
is my shadow powers. One day I hope to have cool powers relating to some sort of primary element.
Been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again, in the Shadow Dimension. But this time I'm gonna win. For my client, and for myself. I'm gonna fucking murder this bitch.
She's just like me, for real.
There he is.
There he is! Okay, who's the judge?
Leica.
Me.
Okay.
Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. This is the voice I'm doing.
The bench is ready, Your Honor.
Okay, so I was gonna. Okay, like I was gonna do a fucking Elvis voice for him bit in this time.
But we already did the Elvis bit last
Yes.
game.
So I spent the last 2 weeks trying to figure out what to do instead.
Yeah?
And then I said I do my rules card voice in the defense rest.
Oh boy!
Behold it, our greatest adversary, Winston Payne!
I'm taking that as the line read.
The defense today is Ms. Mia Fey, was it?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm the main character. Is there a problem?
I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense.
Fonts?
French
Yes,
judge.
well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency.
He's standing next to you.
Emergency?
It's
But isn't that him?
peak. It's peak.
Emergency? But isn't that him standing right there next to you?
Yes, well,
You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this? Don't you suck?
don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Kill him. Of course, Your Honor. I think.
Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Well. I can't believe if a veteran like me has to spend this time babysitting a new defense lawyer.
Really good.
Don't worry, little girl. It will all be over soon enough.
What is that face?
The fuck is this guy saying?
Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred at first on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victims was a student named Doug
You stop putting people
Swallowy.
in boxes, man.
He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology.
I wonder how he died.
It seems it sounds like he was a very bright young man.
He got pharmacologized.
They
Yes,
in a
well,
chamber.
next we have a photo taken
They
at
put
the
him in a
scene
hole
of
and
the
yelled at
crime.
him.
They threw beams on him.
They threw beams on him.
Featuring 4 ETM checks from Deldo.
Students discovered a machine shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body, and the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway. They then called the police.
I'm used to being in the box, and it cannot hurt me.
That suddenly makes the defendant look very suspicious of images, indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence. By the
Very
way,
suspicious, isn't it?
I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
It's photo.
Bullshit.
Your reputation for what does that word even mean?
I don't actually know. Google
I
doesn't
think
save
it's
me.
Sagacity, maybe?
It's
I
probably
like
think
sagacity,
it's
right?
intelligence. So
I mean, it looks
I
I
like
feel
a
like
guy-
it feels like a word that immediately.
No,
Oh, if he's
So-
saying he's
so
gonna be smart, and then the
it's
judge is gonna be like sagacity. I don't know what that means at all.
it's a form of sagacious, which means being smart and wise.
So he's
Oh,
so
okay.
immediately the judge is gonna
Sage
go.
like.
He doesn't know what that means.
being safe.
Well, Sega City is legendary on. The truth is that this victim has
I
died
can
a
only
rather
testify when I'm in the box. The true killer was.
The box.
It's an unusual death.
Get out of the box.
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defensive would like to take this question, eh?
The defense would like to riot. Huh?
A simple question. I thought I would loosen you up a bit. I am a genteel man, if you will.
What? Stand up there, Mia.
Why-
Show 'em what you're made of.
What is up with her weird ass frog mouth?
Oh, a perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause. Go on. Please say you know at least this much. I'm so sorry, I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
This is gonna be the. This is how you use the court record.
Hemorrhoid joke again. Now see here. Tutorial. But you knew that already.
Yes. Damn. 3 p.m. from a fatal electric shock on the 4th of September.
Ah, the court record. I can press tab to open the court record. All the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Take a good hard look at the data there and think carefully before you answer me, dear.
Take a good hard look at the court record.
Take a good hard look at this photograph.
Yes, sir. I'll do that. I'll do just that. I'll look at the court record. Gotta stay calm. Can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. This really cool-looking prosecutor.
This really cool prosecutor who's never lost a case.
This prosecutor with a gun on his head.
No, then, would the attorney, for the defense, please answer the question? What was the cause of death?
Hypothermia. According to the court record, there's a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution.
In other word. In other
Yeah,
word.
that is-
Electrocution? But how could such a thingcution happen? Did the murderer use some sort of new, super powerful, Stu and Goon, perhaps?
Glad that Jess learned how to pronounce words in between, like this case, modern day ones.
This is the judge's first case as well.
Oh.
The answer after that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, if Your Honor. But before that, there's one more vital issue. I have not yet received my canon, my hero Corca. It is my hair. My gun is a... my hair is a gun!
Jesus! Did you actually shoot someone in real life just now? Okay,
Mr. Payne, I would ask you to refrain from killing people in court. We would have
Valerie's dead.
I set that joke up. I set that joke up in episode 1.
You did.
Yeah.
Did.
I miss my hair. I miss my pompadour, Phoenix. They had to take it away because it was also a gun. Quote from episode 1.
This is true.
I am so good at this.
Phoenix. I miss it a lot.
Alright, I've read the line.
Well, all those gunshots have probably killed Phoenix already.
No, he wasn't in the room yet. Can we not, please?
Why, most divisive, of course.
Sorry, the court. I missed all the guns. I was in my shadow dimension.
Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Hit Taylor Swift song. Bad
Bad
blood.
blood.
Bad bloodlement.
What do you
Red
mean?
White isn't even dead yet.
He's just in the room.
I'm terribly sorry.
Alright, I've made the bit a little less obnoxious by reducing the volume.
We don't need the gunshot that much. We only need it
So
like a
you
couple of
must
times.
know all about it.
Yeah, let's just continue.
The first gunshot was
Yeah.
hilarious. The second, and third, and fourth, and 10 millionth wasn't as much.
I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I really don't like this guy's smug attitude.
He's
Why are
so
you gonna
kind.
kill That's Winston Payne for you. He's one smooth operator, JoJo stand, if you catch my drift.
He literally kills them with his gun hair.
I have the highest body count in the series.
They'll never arrest him because he's already dead.
True.
They don't call him a rookie killer for nothing, you know. Gatemayo.
This is actually a really surprising legal case because as far as I can tell, currently no one in the room is dead except for the entire gallery that just got shot to death.
No, Winston Payne is too.
Yeah, but
That's why they can't arrest him for it.
Oh, I thought...
Let's hear
Oh,
from
right.
the defense.
No, SL9 hasn't happened yet. SL9 hasn't happened yet. Timeline-wise.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So Winston Payne is alive.
Because it's 2 years before 2016, so that is SL9 happens a year after this case.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Winston Payne is alive.
Grossberg might be dead. Yeah.
He is an experienced lawyer, so.
What was the source of the board between the victim and the defendant?
the defendant. He's made of icing.
And this time I would like to see some supporting evidence.
Why is it playing Magic and Trek already? Or Trek and Magic?
I've never heard of evidence. What is this, some kind of courtroom?
What are we,
no
some
need to
kind
get
of
all
Suicide
worked up
Squad?
over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record.
Pulled out a gun.
Do you want to say it, Arkly? Do you want to say the line?
My attorney's badge.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Find the evidence you need and then shove it into old Greybeard's face.
I am clean shaven,
I think
Yes, sir.
I
Into
think
old
he
Greybeard's
leaves the
face.
judge.
Mr.
The judge is
Grossberg,
painted yellow.
try to set a better example for the young lady.
Yeah, evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. Weapons are in there too. You can toggle between weapons and evidence with tab, so be sure to go over it all.
Yeah!
He looks so stupid
God,
in front of it, it's insane.
Cat mouth! Cat face mouth! Hold on, who are you?
Yeah.
Confirmed cat boy!
Who the fuck is that, also?
She's not showed up yet. I think
Yeah,
she
she's not
did
shown up
it.
yet.
I think she
Why
did
is-
it.
Why is she here?
Yeah, why she hasn't shown...
Why is she here before Payne?
Huh? What?
Another reason
Listen,
why she's already here. But I'm not gonna say it until you... I can think of a reasonable explanation, but I can't explain it yet, so...
I think she did it.
Okay, just purely.
And I feel like
gameplay
she's going to be the single testifying witness, so it's not going to be hard to work out that she did it. Because it's a fucking
Probably.
case one.
Yeah. That's like figuring out that Saw It did it.
Oh, to be fair, you literally saw it do it. You don't, you
Oh,
you
that's
saw it.
that's why she's in the court record right now. Because you have to
Ah.
present her right here.
Oh.
Mia Fey,
The reason
take
for
that.
bad blood between the two of them was this woman here.
Dahlia Hawthorne, was it?
Very good of Miss Fane. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly she has some part to play in this story.
Foreshadowing is a narrative device in which the author gives hints to events that have not yet transpired.
He's done it again.
He's killed our case, we did it.
Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. That Payne, notoriously good lawyer.
Very well, Mr. Pond. Please call your first...
Gives one tight.
Diegetic phoenix coughs.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Fay.
Fine. After all, Mr. Red is innocent, right? After all, that is his name. Defense has no objection.
His first name is not Innocent.
Well, no, but he's innocent, right?
No, yeah, that's not his name.
Yeah, but he's in the right.
He's not in the right. He's
Please
right.
state the vows the fifth name and occupation of.
Wow, you're a really memorable looking guy. Anyway, my name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now, I guess I'm a suspect.
No, he means what did you do before you were arrested?
Oh! I was a university student. I was training in the shadow arts.
Mr. Wright, you vows to understand that our... Oh, okay.
But I didn't do it! I'm innocent, I tell you! Look at my big old eyes! I'm telling you, I was...
Would the defendant please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us?
It seems that the witness has something else he wants to say.
Well then, Mr. Rogg. Please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Right away, Your Honor. Ooh, did you guys see that big blue text? That was cool.
What?
Anyway, I admit that I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I was 3D. I was 3D. I hardly knew the guy to begin with, but he was like 2D like everyone else. And he was British, apparently.
Well, no, he wanted to be British.
He wanted to be British. I
I
suspect
don't know
he
why
may.
anybody would choose.
I suspect he may have been a Tumblr user.
Oh.
I see. So the victim was a Tiabu.
Right. Like I said, I killed him.
Look, it looks like the judge understands that he killed him. You're being naive, you know. Too naive. Huh?
Suspense Steve already.
It seems a veteran's forgotten one small thing, young ladies, the FF.
And that would be...
This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination, eh?
cross-examination, but I thought the rules was that, like, I had to, like, assert my right to cross-examine the witness.
Wrong, I'm the rules.
He's right. And it's the defense's duty to
No,
carry
I'm
out
right.
the cross-examination.
Who's on first?
Me.
Purpose is to determine if witness testimony contains any contradictions. Contradictions? I've never heard of that before.
Second trial, shouldn't we like at least know some of this stuff by now?
Well, apparently she lost her first one, so...
Oh, okay.
Well, she was just incredibly traumatized by her first one, yeah.
I'm
If
sure this
witnesses
will not
lying,
come
their
up.
statements will conflict with the court record. But Mr. Wright is my client. Even if he is your client, in court, all lies must be struck down.
Except unless you're a prosecutor.
As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see.
What do you mean by that?
That's not even my job.
It is.
I'm getting paid to clear his name, not clear all lies.
You must destroy the falsehoods. You must become the angel of truth.
What did he mean by this?
Must be
He's
see,
saying that
angel
testimony
of
just
death.
now, there was a lie, a contradiction? Phoenix Wright would never tell a lie.
I would never tell a lie.
He's the guy who never lies.
Oh, but I didn't introduce myself as that. Fuck.
Now then,
Like
your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Fi.
Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
Yes? Oh, now
Damn.
it's red!
Got a point.
What is the victim of talking about?
Well, there was blue
You
text,
don't see it?
and then there was red text.
Fuck.
And now there's green
Yeah, wait.
text.
Huh?
Like 4chan, that website.
Huh?
Can't believe the one of Phoenix Wright
When you
knows
say-
what 4chan is.
I can.
When you say there, you mean the place where the victim was murdered?
Yeah, sort of. The place where something happened. Anyway, maybe he exploded normally with the normal, naturally occurring bomb.
Maybe he was Datara.
Objection! Something. You can't hide what happened. We have photographic evidence of.
I can fake cough good, but I can't fake sneeze.
Anyway, Mr. Wright. What were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the crime, Mr. Swallow.
It's just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident.
Like a-
Coincidence, huh?
Not even what I said.
A coinky dink.
Anyway, I'm not the killer. That's a different guy.
This is true. Say you found the body? So who called the police?
Unfortunately, if it was some other student, so he got notified of stuff of the police.
What?
Other students?
That's correct, if they were witnesses.
Whoa, I swear I was just 3D.
Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there next to the body in shock.
Phoenix stunts the
What?
fuck up.
Is this true, Mr. Wrong?
You stop sneezing every time you're in a bind?
Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body.
Shocked!
Because of the electricity. Because I went to put him in the shadow dimension to save him, and I got a really bad electric shock. But I was fine, because I can't die. But, well, I can't die of electricity. Anyway, I didn't... Oh, I already said this, like...
He's been exposing himself to small doses of electricity over his life so that he gains a resistance to it.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't know his face or even his name, right?
Right, well... No, that is... I mean...
So, which is it? Did you know him or not?
Now see here. You can't avoid the answering the questioning the answer by sneezing all day.
Well, I guess I did know his name.
News to me? Why didn't you tell me that before?
I heard he used to date Dolly. And his name was Dig Dug.
Who is this, Dig Dog person?
The dead guy.
My name is not Victor.
His name is Dig Dug.
Hey, I thought you could only testify when you were in the box.
Ah, yes, so
That's
that
a different
would
guy.
leave a defendant's lover AF, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yeah, no, I'm over here.
The murder
in the
victim
gallery.
was actually
That's the
very
bailiff.
different exes of Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh yeah, no, it's me, the bailiff. My name is not Dig Dug.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
victim's
I
name. The
see.
victim's name is
This
Dig
is
Dug.
true. Your name is
The
not
The bailiff's
Dig Dug.
name is not Dig Dug. I'm putting this on the law document.
Excellent!
Oh, I see.
This is the most bailiff law we've ever got.
Oh, I see. Young love. I don't know anything about it. I've never been young.
Hamburger sandwich.
That's all I knew about him.
May I suggest something?
What?
Yeah?
That's the bailiff my hero block.
Not being Dig Dug?
No,
Yeah.
Bailiff has a My Hero quirk. It's just not revealed yet.
Mr. Wright,
Anyway.
you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with.
That's right. I mean, why would I even...
But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe?
Because he
Idiot.
reminded me of a guy I knew called Miles Edgeworth.
He reminded
I
me
wonder
of
what-
the bailiff.
I wonder what he's doing nowadays.
He reminded me of the bailiff.
No.
Well, Mr. Wright,
No, it wasn't me. I'm not the killer. That's my brother.
that's
Griffin.
my
Cannon.
mentor.
Cannon.
That's my
Cannon.
brother, Griffin Wright.
No, it's now canon that Shelly Day Killer is Phoenix Wright's brother.
Awesome.
Anyway.
That's why
Shall we
the killer
go
was
kill
like,
him?
"Hey, Phoenix, do you want to be the next the killer?"
Yeah, exactly.
Shelly the Killer is actually Phoenix's much older brother, Griffin Wright.
I mean, we don't know everything he gets up to in the 7 years.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to visit your testimony.
I will be doing a lot of stupid. Oh, I did that during the time skip jokes when we get to Apollo Justice. You must understand.
Phoenix calling it the time skip.
He's. I mean, I'm calling it TDR Shippuden. So.
Yeah.
How is it that you knew what the victim was, as you put it? A British wannabe.
Yes. Well.
I found him on
He was
Tumblr.
always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt, which is something that all of the British people that I know do.
Did you see it at the crime scene? The Union Jack, I mean.
Yes, that's right, I saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figured he must love the British stuff. See? It's true. Cross my heart and hope to die. Except I will never die. I swear I didn't do it.
Fishier than the salmon I ate last night.
May I ask you something?
The judge is gonna go, do you want to keep, like, defending this guy?
Yes, Your Honor?
Who is this person, anyway? This Union Jack.
Who is Union Jack?
Is he stupid?
Yes.
Is he stupid?
Screenshot.
Be kind to him, he was just grown yesterday.
Yes.
He was
You guys
born in a
didn't know
wet
what
cardboard
Blackwood was.
box, all alone.
He was grown in that cardboard box, to be clear.
The wet cardboard box was in a lab and they grew him.
Yep. Canon.
They couldn't afford test
with
tubes.
cells from the cardboard box.
That's why he's like that.
New
That's why
Judge
he's so
Law, he's a
box-like.
clone of a wet cardboard box.
Did you get the screenshot?
Yes, I've screenshot it.
The Union Jack is the name of the UK's flag.
Only when it's flown on a
Rumor.
boat.
Rumor has it
Float
the
on a
UK
boat.
exists.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I see. So you mean like the stars and the space, right?
As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds if me.
Hey, isn't there something strange about this bit just now? Mia, there's a contradiction here. Mr. Grossberg. Quickly now, show that boy you mean business. With evidence, I mean. Kill him. Well, my dear, you think you can manage on your own from this point?
1 year ago.
1 year ago, I was in a courtroom just like this.
Give us the mere face swing flashback.
I can do it. I can handle this myself.
I've infected Bwain with my COVID.
Handles like a swing?
I'm not gonna try to bite off more than you can chew, Mia. I'll be fine. I know what I have to do. This isn't even my first case. Why are you tutorializing?
Why is this
Remember,
depressing
always-
to We've done me
Remember, you can always press him to get more information. Oh, and one more thing. Tutorial.
This is like the end. This is like the end of.
Right, it's the
Yes,
You get
wraparound.
the summary. I can't believe the first case has been proving Phoenix Wright guilty of murder.
I can.
Yeah?
Do you want to do your ejection yell?
Are you sure you saw the Union Jack?
Yeah, I'm sure it was right there on his barrack.
Clearly, his back is a boat.
Miss Faye, is there some point to this line of questioning? Does it matter whether he saw the Union Jack?
Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo.
No.
As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back.
Hey, wait a minute! He's wearing a leather jacket! He never does that! But it was on the back of his t-shirt also.
I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body.
Yeah, and I stole his really cool jacket.
But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you?
I've been storing his jacket in my shadow dimension.
I've been storing his jacket in my Silodex. You'd have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath that jacket.
Storing the jacket with Kamui.
Objection! It's me, the bailiff. I have the jacket right here.
No, you don't.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me.
I pulled it out of the.
Baby.
Yeah, you've made our client cry. Let him. That P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix
It's
anyway.
a little PP boy.
It stands
Can't
for
believe I
penis!
trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong. I'm gonna start calling him Mr. Wrong.
I have already been doing my
Yeah.
job.
That was an impressive bit of cross-examination, eh?
If I ever see this man again, I'm in the gallery, and if I ever see this man again, I will call him Mr. Wrong as I flashback to this moment.
He's the sole survivor of the gallery.
Hold on, I needed
You dodged his bullet.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, no, that's... We never gave Red White a My Hero quirk!
Oh!
He's bulletproof!
Incredible.
Excellent!
Exclamation point.
Not that it really matters now he's dead, but...
Thanks, Val, for uncovering the defendants of Liza for me. It's quite clear if that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of a crime.
Oh. I fucking told you, Grossberg.
Oh yeah, by the way, favorite objection theme. And it stopped. Well,
Shouldn't have said anything.
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad of cold. Has thou taken any medicine for it?
Yeah, I took some, but...
Was the medicine in that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X?
No.
Killer X.
I mean, yeah, it kills colds good, and I like killing things. But not Dig Dug. I didn't kill him. This is unrelated. Hey, wait a second. How do you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X?
I read of those comics too. What's thou happen to have any of that medicine with thou right now?
Oh, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere.
Which bitch
Lost
is
it?
lying as to me,
Even have anything to do with the case?
Mr. Wright? Shall I tell you where's thou cold medicine of is right now?
Huh?
Thou honor, I'd like vows to take a look at another photo from the crime scene.
Crime scene. Oh, what's this? In the victim's hand is some bullshit. It's that thing. I don't know what this is. I haven't been listening.
Yes, but even I've got a spare bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
Objection!
Got a monopoly over all medicine.
I mean, objection. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongeth to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
I do like to put my fingers on bottles of Cold Killer X randomly.
What?
good damage rate.
Yeah?
Sensing his murderous if intentive, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine.
Because that's a normal thing to do!
Dropped my Mr. Wright and hid it in his hand. They were filming a commercial. His purpose of in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix
Because
Wright.
as we all know, every single time a victim seems to point out the name of their killer as they die, they've always 100% always been correct and done by the victim. This is always
Check the court
true.
record. Check the autopsy report. You gotta check
We
the
are
autopsy
always
report now.
correct.
Wait, but the victim is dead. That means the victim is a ghost, right?
Yeah. He can only
You can't accept that as evidence.
well, he can only testify if he's in the box. But yeah, also you're right. He couldn't have grabbed it because if it was an electric shock, it would have been instant.
And also, even if it wasn't instant, he would have had muscle spasms and wouldn't have been able to have the dexterity to grab it.
Order! Order in the court!
For your honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence of...
Very well, this court will accept them into the report.
Also, the victim's list roster is broken up.
Uh-oh.
What time does it say on the what?
Oh,
I mean, you can check, can't you? It was added to the court record, right? No, it wasn't, I guess.
It'll be added in a moment.
Well, you might be able to see it in the other photo. Ah, yes. That's just gone 3, so I guess that makes
Like 305.
yeah. That works.
Rockin'?
yes, it seems functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this?
Of course he doesn't, dumbass.
Why are you asking me? I have a lawyer. Ask my fucking
bad.
lawyer.
This is bad. Wait, who do I say? Whatever. Oh, my buttocks. Hemorrhoid joke again.
My ass!
At this point, we need a hemorrhoid soundboard.
No,
No.
we fucking
Don't
don't. Kill yourself.
need a...
The truth
No
is,
way, I'm in the box.
I went because he called me.
Super Hulock.
Shut up! He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, and then at around 3 we split up.
The bailiff's name is not.
Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there, coldly, with a cold. Lying with,
Killer X.
yeah, it's, and then I was 3D.
Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously. What the fuck, man?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth.
Yeah, well, forgive me if I say I hardly find Val's current testimony any more credible.
Miss Fay, please begin your cross-examination.
Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies.
Okay, I killed him. Hold.
Have you ever met the victim before then?
No, never, except that one time. But that day he called me up and he said he wanted to talk about Dahlia.
And this Dolly person is?
My, it's kind of embarrassing. She's my, tax fraud partner.
What was that for, Mia? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden.
Dahlia Hawthorne was also the lover of a murder victim. Doug swallowed at a fifth. Before she met Mr. Wright, that is it.
So I see it was one of the credit cards.
No, it's more like a... Hey, yeah.
They're all consenting adults. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45?
Yeah, and we were both there right on time.
You said the victim was in the pharmacology departmentology, correct?
Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. And then I just really Bwain or Arkly was just like, guess how he died. His name is Dog Swallow. He was poisoned, wasn't he?
Huh.
He was secretly
Poisoned
actually poisoned
sandwich.
and not electrocuted.
Good for
There
him.
was a poison
Everyone called him the Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Alchemist.
I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. And he had this 4-year-old daughter and a really big dog. Filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity.
Ho ho. How fascinating. He sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man.
What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for some more details?
Ask him about the pharmacology department, I guess.
Perhaps.
I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department.
Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though. I'm a shadow art student, so...
A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said something along the lines of, humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return.
Ah, yes, that is the principle of equivalent exchange. It sure looks dangerous. I'm glad I've never tried any sort of human transmutation.
Human transmutation.
Yeah, it's when you transmutate a human. The clue is sort of in the name.
Finally, I think we're getting somewhere.
None of those words were on the fucking screen at all. Okay, and now, in proper branching pathway on a press path fashion, I've got to go back and do the whole thing again and pick a different one. Timing the meeting.
You are absolutely certain that the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes?
Yeah, pretty sure. That's Maggie Bird. And she doesn't go to our school. Technically, as this is set in 2013, and Maggie was 22 in 2017. She's only 18 at the moment, so she's probably doing 18-year-old things like drinking a single glass of red wine.
Well, no, this is set in America, so she can't do that yet.
Fuck.
Rip.
Rip.
Experiment?
Yeah, those pharmacology guys are always in the lab whipping up something. They're gonna invent Cold Killer Y.
Well, it looks like he's right about the time anyway. So, what was it you were talking about?
You know, maybe we should become 3D sometime.
Hang out again sometime. Wish that were true.
Wow, that was the okay.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention because I was typing.
No, that was the whole thing.
Oh,
The one.
so you say you went back?
Yeah, I went back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. It was a whole thing. There were several wacky hijinks and I didn't even succeed. It was a real waste of time, and then I found a dead body.
Yes, but why'd you go back in the first place? Were you angry with him?
To get turkeys off the menu, I literally just told you that. But also, yes, I was.
Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there?
I thought maybe we could make out.
Sounds pretty gay. Rather unusual to catch a cold this time of the year, isn't it?
Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I start eating tissues.
I suppose common sense isn't always common. So, did anyone else know you were taking cold medicine?
Well, I always took one after meals, so I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it. That's the end of the okay.
On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch?
Huh? What does that have to do with anything?
Never be too sure.
I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. We get our laptops out and we start doing tax fraud. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Although I've heard there's a police officer who really likes making lunch. Egg.
Egg!
Why did you punch me in the jaw?
Again.
Mia Fey,
Oh, sorry,
extreme
I like
violence.
hurting someone all of a sudden.
Do you enjoy hurting other people?
Yes.
I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death, and then the defendant returned to the scene for unknown.
I'm not entirely convinced of by my explanation about the medicine bottle either.
Let me be frank here, Mr. Sawit.
No, his name is Jay.
Your testimony cannot be trusted.
What do you mean? What do you meme?
A lot, I meme a lot. I knew it was too much work for a little goyle.
However, there is one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor.
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? With some sort of, thing that does electrocute it?
Well, that is right. You're correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Lawyer Lady, I
What
put you into my
Swallow
shadow dimension.
killed?
In case you need like a dark space to chill out.
Great, now I can think better. So, how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? Okay, if I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose.
I can't right now.
I do have one idea, but it'd be impossible to prove it. Mia, my dear. If you have any ideas, now is the time to present. Mr. Grossberg. Remember, silence is not golden. In court, anyway. Silence is not golden, huh? Well, in that case... Your Honor.
Yes, Miss Fay?
I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died.
That would be most impressive.
Quite the brash of a statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of a court, eh? Yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
And only an attorney.
Of course I know that. Actually, I'd totally forgotten about that.
Oh
Even
my
though I was just
God.
thinking about it like 5 minutes ago.
Now then, Miss Faye, let me see. God,
Show me what you got.
show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted. With cold killer egg.
Probably there. Given that it's currently sparking.
Cold killer egg.
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 As for the cause of death, actually, this picture captures it quite well.
What? But there is nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. Are you stupid? I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail.
Is he gonna say, where on this photo?
Miss Faye, where exactly in this photograph?
Great, it's time for me to use my special finger powers.
Awesome.
All lawyers have those.
Yeah,
Right.
we have to train them. Well, naturally, it's right here.
That's... What is that?
A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard. Machines in the pharmacology department, the machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. Because of that, there's special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
So then, the high voltage Kabul...
Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That's the most likely explanation.
That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Not even my name. Well, I believe some praise of is in order, eh?
Boy with me, old man.
I am middle-aged.
You're old.
He's like 46 or something.
Old.
He's 49.
Yeah, Mia's like 20.
Oh, I can't see Mia's age, but...
She'd only be like a little older than Phoenix.
No, the victim's cause. Oh, okay.
I thought...
Did I
gotta
read
be
that?
honest. I thought you had. Maybe you hadn't, but I thought... Maybe...
I
don't know.
don't think I did. Oh well. However, if I want you to think about what that really implies, if the only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant of. You have been bamboozled by me.
Go in my shadow dimension.
Some of that is true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
You do? Well, what is it? You should have... They presented this like 3 years ago. I don't care.
His fingerprints of...
Fingerprints, Seth? You mean the defendant's fingerprints, Seth, were on something besides the medicine at bottleth?
Let's look at another let's take another look at the crime scene photo. Gesundheit. As you can see, if the victim is wearing a leather jacket, and as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well.
I didn't know that.
What? You mean... This is just like that one case that'll happen in the future, SL9.
Yes, it was clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
It really is just like SL9.
What?
I can only think of one way Mr. Wright would have left a print like that, eh? intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim up towards the severed electrical cable of...
Order! 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 That's enough! I think we conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination. Mr. Payne has won.
It's all coming out pain! Ow, I bumped my elbow.
Mr. Grossberg. Hemorrhoid joke. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him.
I'm an entire 21 years old!
Guilty!
No, you're wrong! I already know who the murderer is. It's fucking Dahlia Hawthorne. Obviously. This is the first case. So clearly Mr. Wright is innocent.
No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt.
Well...
Your Honor.
At this time, I am prepared to render a verdict in this case. Do you have something further to add, Miss Fay? Are you suited?
This is what you want, Mr. Wright? ...
exclamation mark.
Still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth.
And nothing but the
If you don't say something now, the judge is gonna hand down his verdict.
But I can't, I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... killed.
It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Also, besides, you can never die, right?
Miss Fay?
No matter what it is you have to say. I believe in you, and I'll represent you to the very end.
Okay, my voice has immediately changed. This is normal for courts, I hear.
Objection! Quite right, if Mr. Wrong. We've already established the defendants of guilt.
Go in my shadow dimension.
No.
Okay.
The shadow dimension is a genjutsu.
There's no further need for him to say of anything.
Wait a minute.
Mr. Wright.
I'll tell you what really happened.
Objection! So I believe I've already told you, Mr. Wright. There's no need for further. Please stop us.
I did it. Into my shadow dimension.
He actually does just fucking admit it. Nice.
I admit it, I pushed him.
This is the best game ever.
It's my fault. My fault that Dig Dug is dead. Such a gaming icon.
Unbelievable, Mr. Wright.
We've already seen this exact thing.
I was too transfixed by the fact that I thought we were becoming 3D, even though now I see we were simply our vignette was simply rotating. I mistook a minor change in perspective of a 2D vignette for a 3D thing, and then I pushed him, and he exploded.
What the fuck is this third dimension? I don't believe it in the third dimension.
Was what you said, was that the truth?
I just admitted to murder? Or manslaughter, at least. Why are you questioning me on this? I was afraid if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you still are.
Please give me one more chance to explain. This time, I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it? Miss Fay? I believe in you. I gift you my will of fire.
I still still can't believe it. I still can't .io. You really did push the victim.
What?
Harlem Shake reference.
Why is he like
in 2004.
This game sucks! What the hell?
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna really go quickly and fill up my water. I'm gonna leave you on that piece of dialogue while I do. It'll take mere seconds, but I'm leaving you on that dialogue.
Did you know this game was
you're
made in
doing this to us.
2004?
You're so cruel.
I don't
Also-
actually really know what the Harlem Shake is. I think it's a dance.
You don't? Oh my god. I'm literally younger than you. What the
I
hell?
live under a rock.
Oh, that is true. But yeah, you can tell this game was made in 2004. Fun fact, Grossberg doesn't appear again after this case. Ever.
He dies.
The case of the Harlem Shake. Anyway, next up.
No.
We know
No!
he doesn't die because he has to appear later for 1-4. However, after 1-4, he
1-2.
immediately dies.
Yeah, he doesn't appear in any other cases, so, you know.
That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. So I killed him. With hammer.
Nice.
I lost my temper and gave him a shove. In 2D. That moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there. D-dead.
He was D-dead. That's really bad.
That's the kind of dead that means you can only testify while you're in a box.
Well, the explanation of is really quite simple, eh? When you pushed of him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable.
What, with his leather jacket that doesn't conduct electricity? Bitch!
Yes.
Well, clearly it was because it held fingerprints so well.
He died from the shock, and that, as we say, is that.
A simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted.
He was vulnerable to lightning damage. But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it.
Clearly,
I
Dark Swallow
can't
must
see.
have been wind release. That's true. Get this man a true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that. God, this guy's a fucking idiot. Can't imagine having to work with him in the future.
I'm gonna get my own video game.
Miss Faye?
It'll be a postmodern RPG.
It's gonna be in extended monologues mode.
Let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't lead any I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. I'll be clear on that.
Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. He is innocent. There must be some kind of evidence somewhere that'll prove it.
Is the jacket, did that get added to court record at any point? No.
Nope.
I guess I'm just gonna have to keep pressing as per usual.
So, what kinds of things did Mr. Swallow say to you?
He said all sorts of terrible things about Dahlia, like she was a first-case killer. Whatever that means. I'm not reading that.
Understandable.
Fuck you.
Damn.
Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself.
Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors there, Mr. Wright. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is.
Anyway,
You're gonna be the next murder victim.
I'm not going to be the case 2 victim. I can't die, probably, maybe. I don't know. I've never died before.
Can you tell me about what happened in a little more detail?
That guy, Matthew.
That guy, he just said what he wanted me to, what he wanted to say to me. And then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy. I pushed him 1 time. A light, gentle shove to the chest that imprinted my fingerprints into his leather jacket that holds fingerprints well.
That's the giant leather jacket's my hero's work.
Fuck off!
When you did that, there was no severed cable anywhere to be seen?
Right. There was nothing like that at all. I just had to remind you of my name there, because people keep calling me Mr. Wrong.
But is it possible that you merely overlooked the TFF?
No. Well, I guess, but no. Shut up.
What are you doing, Mr. Wrong? Don't let that guy steamroll over you like cheap asphalt.
I believe what's important here is the moment the push occurred. Let's continue on with the testimony, witness.
A loud noise? And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure, but it was really loud. And noise, it was like snap. You know, when I think of it, I wonder what that was.
Clearly you don't own an air fryer. Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted at FF.
I made the sound like snap.
What?
Objection, you're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here.
More details, always.
Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important. You try to remember what it was.
How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Haha. Could it have been?
Yes, could have been. Hurry up and tell us.
When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding.
Like a fighting game.
Yeah.
He fell right on top of it and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard.
An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim?
Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kind of like the owner. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally boxed to the tone.
Mr. Wright, Doug Swallow is dead.
A man has died.
We know.
Look up.
Miss Faye? What do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now?
Well, this is it, Mia. New information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony.
How perfectly fitting flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
The defense
Court
requests.
agrees
That's the rest.
The defense requests. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony.
So Mr. Swallow fell on top of his umbrella? And are you certain of this?
Nope. I mean, yeah, it was right there under him. Actually, if it hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it for myself.
You're gonna steal it?
Grave robbing?
The umbrella, you mean?
Well, yeah, you see, I was wearing the sweater here. Dolly stayed up for late nights letting it for me. It says penis on it. I didn't want the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her credit card.
Somebody's not meant to be used as a personal soccer ball, Mia.
Beating him up and killing him.
I'm not sorry.
Continue on with your testimony, witness.
You shoved the victim. Did you leave the scene right away?
Yes, I did. I admit it. I was furious. I was furiosa.
You left without even checking Mr. Swallow's condition, F?
Well, yeah, but like I said, I got worried about him later.
That time, did you see anyone else at the scene of the crime?
Nope, nobody.
Jeez, that stupid cop possibly sound any phonier?
In any case, it's very hard to believe that someone else could have been the murderer.
Unless we can find something that shows his innocence from that testimony, my dear. I'm afraid the judge will make his final decision with no remorse whatsoever. Yes, sir. Alright, now I need more info. Info that'll help me turn up some contradictions.
Well, I've got all the press. I'm... Oh, is it just that the umbrella is, like, not shown in the... He's not on top of his umbrella. He's not on top of his umbrella, which means, obviously, that the body has been moved. Hold on. But... Take that. Fuck you.
Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning?
Come on, if I had mentioned that...
I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier.
What do you mean by that, F?
Take another look at the crime scene photo.
Take a look at this photograph.
According to Mr. Wright, every time I do it makes me laugh, but I think that's just a him thing. Anyways, according to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole.
You're absolutely right.
No, that's me.
The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No! No!
Order! 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 The victim, he moved. Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I wanted to present it as evidence immediately.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind.
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment.
No! Die! I'm killing you!
It's a good thing
I
I
must
jumped
say, I
in front
still
of the
find it hard to
gentleman with
believe.
my bulletproof body. I'm going to go back to
Red
my.
White became evil.
I'm going to go back to my seat now.
That a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by that defendant's testimony.
Yeah,
is
like
really-
you almost got.
This is a really thrilling
There's also
trial.
been a huge hole blown in the judge's chair.
This is a really interesting trial. Does anyone have any Poppeth corniment? No? You're all dead. Okay. Can we get a new gallery? Is that a thing we can do? Is it just me? Okay.
Well done, Mia.
I will do the red white is there bit for the rest of time you have to understand. His voice is very fun.
It is. Eh.
Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
He's just quoting Octane.
Pardon me, Valstonereth. It seems if I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying.
Let me guess. You have another witness.
Exactly. And this witness's testimony will be... hold on. I need to zoom. Incontrovertible.
Will be incontinent.
Intercontinental.
Who is this witness?
Ballistic missile?
Uncontroversial.
Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly?
I do, Valstonereth. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of a crime when the murder took place.
Oh, they got a new gallery.
I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dearest FF.
They replaced those old guys really quick. I mean, there's still... Hold on. There's bloodlement everywhere.
It's right. That's the order.
That's where he learned his catchphrase.
Yeah. I came back. I went off to get the new gallery. I'm back now.
Thank you, Mr. Bailiff. Very cool. ...
Cool hair flip. Bad news. You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
And rooms to evaluate the earring cable tick equivalent to
Huh?
Stop doing Swedish Five Nights at Freddy's.
Are you to the sign of this?
Mia, what do you mean by that?
What does Payne mean by that?
Yeah, I couldn't decipher that.
Hold on, I'll put it in the court record.
Hold on, okay.
I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess.
I see.
And whomst
Don't try to read it. Don't try to read it. Stop trying to read it.
I would not. Good lord. Really good.
Okay.
I didn't even get to finish it. You stopped me like halfway through.
Because I thought you were doing Swedish Five Nights at Freddy's, I'll be honest.
I didn't even say William Afton this time.
You were gonna get there. Or that's what I thought. Obviously you weren't, but that's what I thought.
Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Mr. Hardcore.
Mr. Hardcore! Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. I shadowed a mention.
It's alright. At least tell us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright.
Yeah. So I guess
It
I can
is
start to
all right.
relax then, huh?
Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts.
My boy. This
The next
relaxation
witness is
fake.
my Dahlia, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. She made me the sweater that says penis on it.
Foreshadowing is a literary device in which Dahlia Hawthorne will not save him.
Why do you think that?
What do you mean? She's the credit of my card, that's why.
I love the courtroom lobby music in this game.
Dahlia Hawthorne is... Well, we all know that
Credit
she's
of
the
your
culprit.
card.
We all know.
Yeah.
Like, it's obvious. We don't
She's
need,
the
we don't
only
need to mark that as
non-defendant
spoiler.
witness in a first
Yeah.
case.
She is my favorite first case killer.
Huh.
Damn.
She is very good.
She is very, very good.
Anyways, I read the line.
Also, this is my favorite court lobby theme. It
Would you mind telling me
bell.
more about you
bells.
and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Don't.
Sure,
Or
no
sorry,
problem.
Let me. Would you mind telling me more about you and
Dahlia and I, we
Dahlia
first met
Hawthorne?
about 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side, anyway. Not that anything's really gonna come of that, but you know, it's a distraction. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. We were both reading Fate.
Night.
As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she had a credit card. Oh, here, take a look at this photograph. She gave this to me the day we met. It's a symbol of our money.
I don't like that we're doing the credit card bit for this. Just frankly.
Yeah, I don't either. I think this would be better.
Yeah,
I think we should keep.
Hey, would you look at that? The 3 people who know what happens are saying that it would be better to keep it as normal.
Okay, well, fuck you.
Well,
You
fuck
can't control the words I say.
That is
True.
true. I'm just. This is just like it would be better. Whatever.
Anyway.
I'm not.
This is.
I hear you.
She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, "I want you to carry this. It's got a genie
So
in
she
it.
gave it to you as a present, I see.
This darling little bottle is filled with a genie.
It certainly is a little bottle, alright.
Makes me so happy I show it to everyone I meet. I've never made a wish yet, or even actually rubbed on it, but there's definitely a genie in there. It's a very small genie, and I want to share my genie with the whole world." She shows it to everyone.
Look at my
Anyway.
genie.
Look at my genie.
So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating?
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. "Please give it back. Please give me back my genie."
What a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
I figure she probably wants to make a wish, but I don't know. Maybe she'll wish for like World War IV.
There was a third one?
Yeah.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it?
Huh? Yeah, it was, but how did you know?
This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse.
What is this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the court. Murder?
What are you reading there? Let me see that.
Fucking Met on guard music!
Yeah.
So, I'm back.
So?
This is a flashback. This is a flow. This is a flashback.
This On guard would be.
free.
On guard is a teenager in this. He'd be like 15 or 16.
Yeah.
He's
He's one of the people in the new gallery.
With his mother.
He's in the new gallery, of course.
Yeah.
Like one day.
He's sitting next to Red White. Red White is like, "Would you like some popplement?"
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Now, are you kidding me?
I said, "Would you like some popplement?"
Are you,
I laid yell!
I said, would you?
I laid yell!
I don't understand your accent, young man.
I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case.
The genie did the murder.
You believe there's some connection between these two cases, am I correct? I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg.
That was the dumbest bit we've ever done, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I need to finish this myself. I need to kill Dahlia Hawthorne. Yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough.
I can't believe we finally have a first case that is about something that happened a time ago.
indeed.
I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Thank you. I want to do whatever I can to be the help of you. Me? Fuck, I fucked that up bad.
You did. You did. Total loss.
Well, it looks like we're started. Fuck.
I'm just gonna skip that line for you.
I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though.
Damn, we got a to be continued screen on the case one.
Just wait for the Apollo Justice one. It has
Yeah, I was
two
gonna
to be
say.
continued.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, no, I have 2 files now, and I can't delete any of them. So,
Bully.
Oh, right, both. All right.
oh no, I'll use slot 1. And then
Farewell,
I'll
my
just-
turnabout will be forever burned there.
No, it basically all I have to do actually to get rid of that is just load it, and then no, never mind. I was about to say load it and then complete the case, but no, that doesn't work because it's there forever. It's there forever.
Unless you overwrite it with save data right now.
Well,
No.
And then I'll just have a
there.
turnabout memories thing there, so what will be the point of that? It won't have
True.
achieved anything. Anyway, April 11th, 12:13 p.m. District Courtroom number 2. Grossberg is dead.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
This next person, if it's someone who witnessed the crime as it happened, if the prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stander.
Oh, she's very pink.
I love this theme.
Why do we have a Disney princess in here?
It's silence.
In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word.
But he's gonna say, but this one, we can take at her word. And also every single fucking witness in this goddamn series.
Yeah.
But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
I love this theme.
I don't-
Such a
Fucking
good
butterflies just jittering and spasming.
It's such a good
I mean,
theme.
that is how butterflies move.
That is how butterflies move. It's still funny.
It is such a good theme.
It's also funny that they followed her in here.
I'm sorry about the
Can't
jitter.
believe he actually said
Your
that.
Honor. It's the effects of my mind.
Marvin. Witness, would you please state of your true name?
Hello. I
Monday!
Don't worry, Monday! There's no need to be nervous.
Don't worry.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure that I'll shoot them.
Don't shoot
Like
it.
this.
What if this is the inciting event that turns Matt Engarde evil? What if his like mother gets shot?
No,
I
his
started
mother
that
doesn't
moment.
get shot. He just witnesses this trial and thinks, "Gee williker!"
This is how Engarde gets his scars.
Well, go down. That's
For all mentally ill occurs. I love saying.
I have been lost.
Matt Engarde sees the trial and goes, "Wow, Dahlia Hawthorne is really cool. I should be like her."
Bailiff, this teenage boy has been lahot, whatever that means. It sounded bad. And he didn't even, and he kept telling me to shout about the popplement I was offering him. Are we going to do anything about this? No? Okay.
Gee willikers! Gee willikers! We're all mentally
ill occurs.
Gee whizzikers.
Gee whizzikers.
Gee whizzikers.
You're all meant to
Oh, my lungs.
It's a curl.
And I will bash them with my guavel.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that.
Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I always feel right at home.
Not at all, F.
It was nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing?
On now. What is the full name and occupation?
Nothing, F.
Nothing if.
Nothing. My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. Apologies for the jittering butterflies. It's my hero quirk. I exude a constant aura of cocaine.
CVS, drugstore, and pharmacy.
I don't think they sell that there.
They certainly don't exude it!
They will!
She exudes a constant aura of CVS, drugstore, and pharmacy.
She exudes a constant Oreo.
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 Well, yes,
Oreo.
I do, but of course that's a completely different thing if you know what I mean.
No.
The honor if it's all mine.
I know
I
what
do
she
not know
means,
what
but I
you
will
mean.
not say anything because I'm not really supposed to be commenting on this trial.
No.
Money!
Hated references.
I love this game!
What the
I
fuck?
love making
is
dated.
great.
I love making dated references.
What the fuck is wrong with this game?
Everything!
Or
Everything and nothing! This
This
game is
is
perfect and horrible! This game is perfect and horrible!
This is going to be a
fucking
fucking.
all your. They fucking this is Sparta in it later.
This is going to be a fucking trip.
Oh god, my throat.
This
Oh wait,
game was
Arkly,
dated.
did you say that they make a This is Sparta reference later, Arkly? Let's see you say that again.
I had long said that.
Have you voiced the line or have you decided not to?
I have decided not to. I just said I love making dated references.
Sir?
Is there something I can help you with, F?
You just go on and say whatever is on your mind.
I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Genie wouldn't
Please do
kill
not do
anyone.
this.
I just know it.
Bwain, please.
I'm sorry, it's just such a good theme.
Yeah. Yes, I can see why you would say
Get a
that.
kazoo if you want to play along with the themes.
Or mute.
This is true, you're not
Maybe
actually
it's not
voicing
Alright.
anyone in this case.
Hi, it's me, the Bailiff. I love this theme.
Can we get the bailiff the bailiff out here with the bailiff and the bailiff. Bailiff?
Oh god, when
Are you having a stroke? You need me to express.
Why did you downgrade the downgrader when we all have the downgrade ability, so it should downgrade the downgrade?
Huh?
It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident.
I had been planning to go back to Feeney's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then he died. Then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities.
Note how Feeny rhymes with Genie.
Oh!
It also rhymes with weenie.
Shut up.
Meanie.
It also rhymes with Eenie.
Oh!
Eenie Miney, the original actual Eenie Miney, because she's not dead yet either.
Oh!
Will be.
Good at this.
Giselle Brett voice, shut up.
Shut up!
Shut up.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the
Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how lot the flames of gunpowder can burn. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth.
You are not Miles
Everyone's
Edgeworth.
falling under the cocaine effect.
You have not had the Edgeworth character arc. What are you doing, Winston?
Pretending that he had the Edgeworth
Shut
character
up!
arc. That's what he's doing. He's pretending that he had the Edgeworth character arc.
The Edgeworth character arc hasn't happened yet, though.
You got the idea from Payne.
It has! It was just another person that wasn't Edgeworth.
Gregory Edgeworth actually had this character arc back in the day.
So he was always a defense attorney.
That's why it's called the Edgeworth character arc. It's just a coincidence that Miles Edgeworth also had it.
It was a Keke Genkai, actually.
Ah,
Yeah, I can buy this.
Yeah.
That's more than enough witness. I won't allow this to continue.
we did it.
Die.
We win. What do you mean?
What
by
do you
that?
What do you mean by that?
What did she mean by this? Bailiff, what did she mean by this?
Please, just let me proceed with my murder, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies.
Do we know each other?
I guess.
Minerva?
You haven't changed a bit.
What if? Oh, maybe this is the case that Mia lost. Maybe the case Mia lost that traumatized her of the courtroom was trying to get Dahlia the first time. And then Dahlia was like, "Here, Phoenix, take my genie."
She used to commit the first murder, obviously.
She wished that the person would die.
Like the Death Note.
Dear Faye,
The death of Genie. Maybe it's not a Genie. Maybe it's Ryuka's in there.
She's just
True.
ellipsis.
I'll take a potato chip. And he
What's this? You two are acquainted enough?
Yes, we've met before. Once.
ellipsis.
In any case, Miss Faye, the floor is all yours.
The yaw is all flaws.
It's good to see you again, Madame Faye.
Madam? I'm no one's grandma yet, girly.
And you won't
Girly
be.
pop.
And you won't be. Do not mock Uchiha ocular powers, girly.
Do not mock Fey medium powers, girly.
Or even Fey large powers.
But
Fey
please
small
do
powers.
mock Fey small powers.
Her name is Pearl.
Now, unless
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
mistaken,
actually, never mind,
Mr.
don't
Wrong,
mock
I mean
it, don't
Mr.
mock
Wright is in the art department. If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmacology building?
Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese century and poetry.
J-Odge knows one thing, and it's types of Japanese poetry.
Oh ho ho! How wonderful! That humorous yet satirical style of haiku. Yes.
Nothing left to do. When a man reaches this age, sleep is his best friend.
It's supposed to be poetry? Something more like a midlife crisis.
More like mid.
That's the person.
Foreshadowing
like mid-
a literary device in which Phoenix Wright will become an alcoholic.
Hey, get it right. He doesn't become an alcoholic, he becomes a grape juice addict. And that's not
Yes.
a localization thing.
That's not a localization thing. He
No.
just loves grape juice.
Incredible.
For me to get into the art department, I have to walk through that back area.
Oh, yes, I see. That makes sense.
Isn't even in any window to make
When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors. This is because those are the doors that you get in through, rather than the back doors.
How else did you enter? Teleportation?
Honestly,
I have
yeah.
Hi, it's me, the Bailiff. I always enter the court via teleportation.
So who is this Dougie person?
I simply punch a hole in the wall and step through. They can't do shit about me. I've got dirt on everyone in here.
Not me.
Except the bailiff.
No
and
one
this,
has
and
dirt
this,
on the
and this
bailiff.
random teenage boy. I don't have any dirt on him yet.
Hey, it's me. It's
Random
me. I'm in the
teenage
box
boy
again.
Who looks a lot like the
Do
guy
not
in
trust
Bugs for
Dahlia.
some
Do
reason.
not trust Dahlia. Do not trust Dahlia. Do not trust Dahlia.
Anyways,
Some people
Do not
call
trust
him,
Dacia.
some people call him Doug Swallow. Some people call him Dick Doug. I call
No one
him
calls me
Dougie, as it's short for
Oh,
Snoop
hey, Matt.
Doggy Doug.
Hi, bro.
Well, we were dating until about 8 months ago.
So what were Dougie, Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway?
How can you be so mean? I would never. I'd never eavesdrop.
I think this girl would eavesdrop. It's me. I'm still here. I will be here until the end of the trial.
I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined.
That's right of Miss Faye.
don't drag your witness down to the level of...
Violence?
Level of He moaned
Level of
almost
violence,
this
like
loud.
Arkly?
Oh!
Am I being demonized here?
It's the effects of the cocaine.
It's the
Please,
effects of the
Swan.
CVS drugstore and pharmacy.
What did you... next?
You're saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yes. At first I thought he had overdosed from my cocaine or...
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim.
In other
Is that right?
words,
In other words, I hate you.
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to
In other
Dougie.
words, fuck you, you fucking dick.
in other words, I
pressed
am
no good read
fucking.
I just know the judge will get angry with me.
In
guess I have to
other
press
words,
every
I have
sentence.
bikes and blocks and shit.
So what should I do about her testimony just now?
Well, I mean, do we present what Phoenix as the would like we don't have like any excerpt for? Oh no, we do. We do have the thing.
Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne. So let's drop them, shall we?
Fly me to the moonlement. Let me I will record that at some point, actually.
I would never.
Objection! Miss Fang, I will not allow of you to banter as witnesses.
Ellipsis.
I believe a defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. What?
What
Ellipsis.
did he mean by
That
that?
is, she has no supporting.
I told my boss I was going to the bank, but I never said what kind.
He's sweating so much and struggling with his words so much because of the cocaine.
I've read the line, yes.
Yeah, I know. I had
Ellipsis.
a brief thing.
Please don't glare at me like that. It sets off my gun.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It's already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim.
What?
No need to try to cover for the defendant. It'd be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you
saw it.
I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
She revises it to he did it, he killed him, he's the murderer.
Phoenix Wright walked into the room. I would also like to revise my testimony. You didn't see it?
Well, I saw the moment when Doggy fell to the ground.
And at that time, there was only the two of them at the scene. The defendant of Phoenix Wright and the victim of Dahlia Swallow.
Yes, that's right.
So then, what did it look like they were doing to you?
I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why I wasn't really watching them all that closely.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
Nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
Mr. Udge.
I like the sound of that. Udge. No, please, testimony.
It's the cocaine.
It's the cocaine.
Crack cocainer.
You say students? Do you mean students from the pharmacology department?
Me. I don't know why.
I am also very fond of their drugs.
Please try to stay on topic.
Oh my god.
How legal are the drugs they make? I may have to go down there to get some blackmail material.
To find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct?
That's
Hey.
what I was planning to do.
Red, white, blackmail is a serious narcotic, and you would be arrested for possession of it.
No, I don't have it. I get it and then I get rid of it. Wink.
Ah, okay. That checks out.
Yeah, of course, I'm a legitimate businessman. You wouldn't catch me with any sort of hard drug, except for the frankly astounding amounts of cocaine that are entering my body right now.
Yeah, that's normal though.
I'm sorry about that. Somehow, they all seemed to know what was going on.
Knew what was going on?
You gotta press.
You got it. It's a first case.
But how could the students have known what was going on?
I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just, they all seemed kind of excited about something. Maybe it was all the cocaine I was exuding.
Doesn't look like me. Oh, okay.
So did the students call up the police cell?
Yes, I was so panicked.
Yes, well, any would have been. Whatever, dear. Line.
That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie in red text, and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect in red text Mr. Wright. Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia! Okay, that means I'm gonna have to dig deep to find the contradiction in red text on this one. She has to say that it's in red text, like specify it, because she's not like skilled enough in color wizardry yet.
Yeah.
I see.
Can we just, like, I want to object to this. If you didn't see anything, why are you being called as a witness? But,
That could work.
I don't know what I would present in order to do that is the issue.
Are you gonna look up like a guide at this point?
Yeah, like, I'm kind of stumped on this one.
Cool. Part 1, 2. Okay. So, press her on the. Okay, hold on.
I've pressed her on everything.
Yeah, okay. Present Phoenix's testimony to the. Hold on, let's just have a look. Yeah, just present Phoenix's testimony to that.
To that?
Yeah, that's this one, yeah.
Oh, should have heard the crack.
Yep.
Duh.
Crack cocaine.
The cocainer.
God damn it, I was
Hear
gonna
anything
make that
unusual,
joke.
is that correct? I read the line.
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me, blitzed out of my ass on my cocaine aura.
Okay, cocaine, from what I've heard, very much does not relax you.
That's the second part of my hero
Because she's
quest.
magic.
Magic
That's
relaxing
nice,
cocaine.
but I find that just a little odd. After all, cocaine is a stimulant. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. In red text.
He said that?
You were really that close to the two of them. Why didn't you hear this noise as well?
I couldn't hear. How would I have heard that?
Well, maybe the noise just wasn't that memorable.
According to Mr. Red's testimony, it was like a sharp noise, like a snap.
How could I have
There's
heard
no
a
way a
crack?
noise.
With all of the crack I was doing.
We forgot
There's no
the
way a
crack
noise like that could fail to make an impression.
That's my gallery noises.
May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on, and I was listening to music at the time.
She had her AirPods in.
What music was popular in 2013?
This is 20. Wait, this
No, it was like fucking
this is fucking.
Carly Rae Jepsen. She looks like she listens to Carly Rae Jepsen.
Hold on, I need to check if this thing was out in 2013.
Call Me Maybe came out in like 2012.
Yeah,
So
yeah, like it was like 2012, and it was inescapable.
yeah,
It is a good song.
It's a good song, but it was
it was everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah,
Okay,
it was 2012.
Her headphones. You knew that both of you mean that both of your ears were covered, eh?
Perhaps is not listening.
The rain was just beginning to let up. But it seemed as though fall wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky...
Thor, the guy from Pirate Software on YouTube.
Thunderbolt and lightning, huh? Very, very frightening.
Lightning.
I'm afraid of the sound of thunder.
But she does not like Imagine Dragons.
So I put my headphones on to block it.
Yeah, they were blaring Imagine Dragons, so she put on her own music.
Well, Your Honor,
And I played my favorite mixtape.
as
Nails
our
that
stuff
cost
can
10
see,
hours.
there weren't any contradictions in her testimony, fatal after all.
Wait a second, man. That testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case.
So there was
lightning.
I think.
Yeah.
Very, very frightening.
That's my lightning noise.
Your Honor, there's a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct?
Yes. What about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right?
This is correct, I've been studying this.
Now's not the time.
becoming
for
a lightningologist.
seance, Listen.
Electrician, actually, but yes.
Ah, yes, I
Yes.
forgot.
I've forgotten your name.
Yes, Your Honor.
Bailiff.
Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution...
Why does the bailiff keep leaving and coming back?
I had to take care of my cat.
Why does the bailiff's cat live in the courtroom?
His name is Wadahai. Isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning?
My cat does not live in the courtroom. I have teleportation, remember?
Right, yes, I forgot about that. It's not really relevant to the trial. And I've run out of Poppelman. So I was just sort of dissociating.
That's the effects of the cocaine.
I must
Engarde is
admit
knocked
that-
out.
No, what cocaine does.
Yes, it
I
does.
must
I
admit
heard
that the thoughts
you get really really
occurred
high,
to me.
and then eventually you start dissociating as you start to overdose.
Ah, that's what that is.
What kind of thought do occur to this guy
I'm
anyway?
going to go to the bathroom to take some to snort some anti-cocaine.
Some uncocaine.
As cocaine is an illegal narcotic, anti-cocaine is therefore the most legal anything has ever been. And you're actually legally required to have it on your person at all times. I made that up. That's not true.
Me when I lie.
He walks 2 steps out of there, out of the courtroom, falls over unconscious.
Ah, fresh it!
Read the line. This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow is murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt.
It appears the defense may be on something.
How high was the voltage?
Yeah, cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine.
Everybody is.
How high was the victim?
Could it be that the death was, the cocaine?
Because, like, it takes some really fucking high voltage to transmit across air.
Alright, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty now.
I'm guilty enough! I'm hurt that you have such a low of opinion of me, Miss Faye. I'm not the fool of Faust, no. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at the location,
What?
What's more, What's more,
Bells.
I'm gonna hit your eye like a big pizza pie.
We have evidence of that the electrical cables definitely linked to this case.
The evidence, Mr. Payne? Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
Oh, it's the bellboys.
Who is David?
And who is this David from?
The bellboy.
The pharmacology of students who were conducting experiments in their labs of that day.
Does that mean the bellboy's name is David?
I can't believe his name is Sonic the David.
David the Sonic the Hedgehog.
Maurice the David.
Maurice the David, that's his name!
The bellboy.
Allow me to... Okay then. All equipment in the lab lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Bwain, why did you type in lobby chat? I can't believe the bellboy is
What the fuck? What? Huh?
What? The joke from yesterday. This is a joke from yesterday.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Was it
I'm not
green?
The recording Bwain. This will be immortalized.
I tabbed into the chat and saw the image. There is now in the recording footage of Bwain having typed, "I can't believe the bellboy is pregnant."
Nice.
His name is Maurice the David. Anyway.
All of the lab's equipment runs on high voltage Faust honor,
Yeah, you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable FA. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
But how does that prove that...
Exactly.
Been also hit
In
by
other words,
In other words,
thou hast been bamboozled, F. The victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable, F. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future. Why is the judge a Minecraft builder? Apparently the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
However, there is troubles me. If the cable that could have been broken by any bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss do you have any regarding the cause of the severed cable?
Your Honor, I don't like how this is looking one bit.
What if it's the umbrella?
I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. No, umbrella's too far away from the site.
What if it's Dahlia's umbrella?
I want you to.
The defense would like to state its opinion.
Well,
Jess,
let's hear it.
You have an interesting theory. Look at the crime scene photo.
Yeah, pretty big break in it. So, you know, I do think it could have been the umbrella because, like, it's definitely longer on the close side than the far side, like the broken bit. It's quite high up. I feel like it's reasonable for it, like, with this sort of, like, I feel like it makes sense. I'm going to pick the umbrella.
This is why the cable snapped.
Also, big fan of the angle that photo was taken at. Like, that camera was lying down on the floor, too.
Yeah, they're really committed to making the crime scene photos as good, as useful to the... making the case good, bad, good.
Yeah, they're a really good photographer.
Okay.
Also,
they
I
hire
didn't read that.
photographers to do the job.
So that was not the thing.
I want to ask you a question. Actually, never mind. I don't want to ask you a question.
Oh, if it's it's who or what? So I guess maybe could have been Doug.
Or it could have been Dahlia.
Well, yes, but
Dahlia.
it was Dahlia. But like, do I start accusing Dahlia yet, or are they going to kill me with hammers for it? And I think the answer is they're going to kill me with hammers for it. So I think.
But I think the answer is they're going to kill you with hammers for it, and that's why you have to do it.
No, think. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break? This is talking about what collided with it. How would Dahlia
what collided with it? The answer is probably not Matt on guard. Mr. the Dog.
This is where the cable snapped. Nope. Okay.
That's the.
Let me have a look at the guide.
I'm gonna pick Dahlia. Penis. It's penis. Okay.
Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
The defendant's testimony?
Said that after he pushed at the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait,
Lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
Yes! The prosecution have also came to the same conclusion and it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallowed to be electrocuted,
I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved.
Oh!
See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense, and then the victim was electrocuted.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here. In other words, someone other than my client, Red Text, must have electrocuted the victim.
I wonder who it could have been. I think it was the bailiff. I'm back, by the way. I think it was the bailiff.
Ah, the lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them.
It's true. The defense is absolutely rest.
If I didn't run Blue Corp, I could have been a bailiff. I could go, hey, it's me, the bailiff. I could do that.
Shut up! You'll never be the bailiff.
I could be the bailiff.
You'll never be the bailiff.
I could be the bailiff. What do you even do? You just go, hey, it's me, the bailiff, and then you whack his pee-pee, and that's all you do. I could do that.
You could not do that. You don't have the guts. Fuck off.
Are you challenging me, sir? I will see you at high noon tomorrow.
No, you will not.
I won't see you at high noon tomorrow.
Can someone
See me at high noon tomorrow.
Ow!
Can someone fetch Mr. White an ambulance? I think he's starting to get some severe attacks.
No, I had my anti-cocaine. It's fine. I'm like this when I'm sober.
You're ever sober?
Possibly.
I am not Lober. Falls over.
This boy is not a lobster. Someone help him.
The Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than how I remember them.
What the?
Just once more.
What the me?
What the bloodlement?
What the bloodlement?
What the CVS drugstore and pharmacy?
What the bailiff? I almost said gailiff.
What the hell?
What the grunkle?
Did you say what the L or what the S?
He falls back over.
I don't know what he said. We should probably... Why is he still here?
What the code?
How is he alive? This is a very strange trial.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
You have to pee.
Alright.
Okay. I say we take a
I'm gonna have to eat. I'm gonna have to eat soon, so I'm just gonna pause the recording and we can just have a little break.
Okay, cool.
I've unpaused the recording. Let's go.
It's called.
Go ahead and give. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it.
This is it, Luigi.
Nice.
Finally started to show her true
colors.
colors.
For a picnic, eh, Luigi?
Gay Luigi.
Gay Luigi. I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
She made lots of spaghetti.
Feeny pushed him twice.
That's more than once.
Correct. What's almost Christmas?
The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke.
Hold on, did I actually? Okay, yeah. I'm just now. The phrase "red, white, ace attorney" just went into my head.
Oh,
I'm gonna think about that for a while.
That's the third swap AU we do.
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas!
Oh yeah, I have a question. Has anyone noticed the channel status I set?
I've noticed Brickstones wins the fake bones.
Brickstones win the fake bones!
Which is also pretty funny. Never?
Dougie tried his best to run away from him.
Sorry, hadn't realised the line had changed.
Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. Cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute.
Okay.
Tears in my eyes, what are you saying to me?
I've immediately figured out the contradiction.
So after being shovel...
Is it like the twice push because there's only one set of, like, hand...
Remember when we were, like, talking about the wristwatch?
Yeah.
And we looked at what time it stopped at?
Yeah.
A bit past 3. So
and
it would have
the
happened
wire
in
was
more
severed
than
at
a minute.
2:55.
Yeah.
It would have had to be 10 minutes apart.
I would not have got that. I would not have got that.
Yeah, it's a kind of a weird contradiction.
It's cool, but I would not have got
figured that one out myself.
Okay,
I was proud of myself for that.
I'm stupid.
I've read the line anyway.
You're stupid?
The victim got up and tried to run away with his little leggies.
And that is when the defendant pushed it of him for the second time up.
Yep, just let me. I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth.
I just have to telling the truth 2004.
Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. J. Arch?
Of course you are. Money, as painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Fay, examine.
Look at her.
I don't really want to.
Look at it.
Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny.
So that's why you basically lied to the court?
Money.
I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge?
Yes?
Could you please forgive little old me?
Undertale.
First of all, when you did it felt perjury.
No.
That's a good joke, Mia.
Perjury does not exist in this universe, Mia.
No. It was just an Undertale. We'll underground it this time, but please be more sans from now on, alright? We can't be having...
They even added sans for the kiddos.
Even added sans for the kids. Now I'm just thinking of red, white. Welcome to the underground!
How was the fall?
How are your balls?
April,
Give us your balls!
How are your balls?
Oh!
Oh!
This judge is defective, we need a new one!
Better be more
That's the
careful.
line, we can continue.
A dark alley is friendlier than that girl.
Who is Dirk Alley? Beware, Your Honor. Steam achievement. Anyway,
Beware of the Steam achievement!
So, do you think it would be in all hat occurred in less than a minute and then present the crime photo?
Yeah.
Probably
the other crime photo.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's not the one with the watch in it.
There we go. That's enough, witness.
Smug.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Well, in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture?
Look at this photograph.
Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes for his cold.
It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time that the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m.
That's a weird fucking watch. Why is the hour hand longer than the minute hand?
It's not.
Huh?
3:05 p.m. The minute hand is longer.
It's upside down.
You're right, I'm stupid.
It's, to be fair though, it's actually it's not that much longer.
It's not that much longer,
but it is
yet,
longer.
but
Yeah.
it is longer.
You're not stupid, you're just a little blind. Only a little.
Yes, and your point, Faye?
My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to a student's testimony, my answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m.
I
Do
hate
you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
What did you say?
What exactly happened during this 10-minute interval?
That must have been quite the chase scene.
I said, I hate how wobbly his hair is.
Ben proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow.
Objection! But this is nonsense. A real murderer.
Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution.
This theme is really good.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is the objection theme.
No, this is the telling the truth.
Oh, this is telling the truth. Oh, hell yes.
Yeah, the objection was do 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 do.
Ah.
Are completely unaccounted for.
Objection! Who was it? That's how you or about saying could have done it?
Mia Faye's gay little hair flick.
Dedicated a whole 3 frames of animation to it. There's only one
Fascinating.
person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene. Was there a window of opportunity for the real killer? Why did the music fade out for just that?
Funny.
What?
Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer?
I put you in my shadow dimension.
It's
Don't
finally
do
time.
that. That's the rude of you. Please put me back
No,
in the normal dimension.
Okay, I'm keeping my lawyer in the shadow dimension though, so she can think.
Okay.
This is the moment I've been waiting for.
She's back.
Yes, Your Honor, we are ready.
Very well. But, Ember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penal. Think very carefully before you speak.
Marvin Grossberg!
It's not gonna be the defense.
Winston Payne!
What? No!
Not the victim.
Yeah, this isn't really a necessary thing, given the kind of case this is, but also, it's Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yeah.
It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne!
How can you?
Objection! The defense is grasping at the straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you.
Quite a twist, isn't it? I mean, who doesn't see that coming?
Order, Miss Faye. What? I mean, why? Faye.
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands.
Can you say to me, Madam Faye? I didn't do anything.
Then why did you have a damage sprite? Hold it!
Phoenix?
Your Honor? Please, I have something I want to say.
Like, not for like 20 minutes.
It's you. What is it?
Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record.
What the? Are you daft? Punk?
Totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. She gave me a genie.
That is a pretty compelling argument.
She did give him a genie. Wait, she gave him a genie? What? Hold on, what? They didn't mention
Get
this.
back in your seat.
They didn't mention this at all.
Gave him a...
Bailiff! Whack his pee-poo.
Can I do this one?
Got it
I'm gonna
there.
no, I can prove that I'm a better bailiff. I can do this.
Red, white. Whack his pee-poo.
Okay. Whack! PP whack sound effect. Ah! I missed and hit
He
my
knows
own.
nothing.
Ow! Leave my dolly alone.
Nice line, everyone. Good job. We did great.
Time to Dolly.
For the duel.
Who is saying this now?
Sigh, that boy.
That boy. Oh, it's Grossberg.
God damn it.
Way over
We don't need to hear about your fucking hemorrhoids, old man.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back. He truly is Grossberg. Seems I've arrived just in the nick of time.
Nick!
I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping.
I'm gonna read it.
Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
Victim Diego Armando. Occupation lawyer. Suspect Dahlia Hawthorne. Age 19. Armando ingested poison while interviewing a suspect regarding another case. Sucks to be him.
Quite.
This name, this Diego Armando, will not be relevant at all.
We will never hear about him again.
I think the important part is the last bullet point.
No poison was found in the vicinity on the suspect person. The poison is being held by the genie. Of course.
Obviously.
Of course.
The case of the poisonous genie.
And for your next wish, I will kill you.
That's not even what I wished for.
Too bad.
No.
You, bitch boy.
Fuck are you?
Tough luck, pal.
I am the poison genie. You may wish for 3 poison-related things.
Alright, I wish for poison, I wish for poison, and I wish for poison.
Done!
Poison sandwich is all poison contained within 2 slices of bread.
It's two slices of bread with poison in it, or whatever. Anyway.
Better take a good look at it.
Look at it!
Look at it.
Look at it!
Look at it.
Look-see.
It details how you came to lose your boyfriend.
Diego Armando will not be relevant.
We will never hear him again.
Now then, the defense has made a very serious arrest.
Shut up.
Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Oh, well, Your Honor,
just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor.
I don't do worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand. But it's go right ahead,
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet doggy?
Yes.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
Objection! I told of you out, but you should let me handle this.
Weep. Weep.
Weep. Fucking.
Sir, please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Phoebe.
Or is she absolutely devoted to her dear Genie?
Oh!
The one that holds poison.
The poison genie who makes poison wishes.
The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all too much for my poor little me to bear.
I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be.
Don't worry, I've put you in the shadow dimension.
The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must! 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then... that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor? The defense rests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about? You're here, her Genie?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
No, I wanted to know about her Genie.
What could that
We'll get
possibly have to do with this case?
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Very well then. The court grants the defense rest. Young lady, would you mind staying on just a little bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm gonna kill you! Whoa, Allegro.
Oh, this is a bop already.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to step away for a moment. Dinner's ready.
I first met
I'll
my
be back in a few
Phoebe
minutes.
8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat.
Oh my god. Wow, I can do
We've been
that.
going out ever since that fateful day.
We went fishing.
Told us to go to the bank, but they didn't specify which.
Yeah.
Also, I muted and tried to gauge whether I could do a Payne voice in JN's absence, and found out I can do something, but it's not a Payne voice.
No, I mean, they'll only be gone a couple of minutes, I said, so
Yeah.
hopefully
Yeah,
Payne
we'll
just
wait
doesn't
for
say anything for a little while.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in court.
I'm already being held in court.
And now we enter the
You're
final
already
act of
being
our little
pulled.
drama. As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her!
As
You
we
used to say that
in
like
the days
about
of my youth.
law?
Monday!
They used to say in the days of my youth, Harlem Shake.
As they used to say in the days of my youth, it's called.
It's called.
How old is Grossberg?
61.
Damn. So that means in this universe, since the days of his youth would be like teenager to like 20s, I would say. That means that the Harlem Shake happened in like the 1970s. Fucked up.
Something like that, yeah.
It was invented by Paul McCartney.
Now, until that
Paul
time, he'd been
McCartney's
dating Doug Swallow.
famous online persona, the pink guy.
Oh, they call me Filthy Frank.
Which
I
is
don't
weird
know
because
why.
my name is Paul.
I'm Paul.
To be fair, the guy who made Filthy Frank's name is George.
Yes, I'm a real fool, I know. I think my emotions change so quickly. I'm ashamed of myself.
No. Oh, fuck. Wait, like that.
Like, hello, Kenny.
Oh, fuck, sorry. No, not at all. I was watching a video.
It's called.
Look at me.
It's called.
I'm infamous for my mind. My
Got a
critics have
beautiful
even
mind.
taken to calling me Jekyll.
Yo, as in and hide.
They'll never be able to
Separate
Jekyll
and
Jekyll
hide.
That was
So
shit. That's so
managed
yes.
to do the
Good job,
opposite of
everyone.
harmonizing.
Yay! We did it.
Be able to
We
separate
won
Jekyll
0,000.
from Hyde.
We won $0,000.
You want the football bowl.
We won
Maybe
the Funk
look
Bunk
at
and the
different line of
Saints.
do the Harlem Shake.
Right there, however, he always hands down the correct verdict.
Have I missed anything?
No pain like
Jekyll,
Jekyll
there
and
was
Hyde.
a Jekyll and Hyde vogue though, because I Judge said he got called Judge Fickle, and I changed that to Jekyll. Jekyll and Hyde.
I said,
Right.
and I said, yo, like and hide, and then 3 people at once started going, they'll never be able to separate.
We'll never be able to separate Jekyll from Hyde.
Yes, that
Peem.
team.
Anyway.
as our dumb people
The
call it,
great Genie.
Genie!
Genie.
Genie! The case of the poisonous genie!
Nice.
I'm in the courtroom, but you don't know who has me.
Who
Ooh!
is Bud Genie?
Me.
Did I even press that? I think I must have. This one.
Courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
That's not true, Madam Kay. After all, Genie was not only an art student, but he was also planning on killing people.
I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. Or a literature student like you doing a courthouse reading room.
Objection! This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Fay, I'm warning. This has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case.
Just remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I better tread carefully.
No, keep pressing.
Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony.
Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
Please, Your Honor, the answer is simply this.
If she says reading, I'm gonna plip.
I had come to this courthouse for reading.
You're writing a paper?
Ding.
On what?
of the relationship between modern century poetry and the criminal underworld. Here in Japanifornia.
Here in my garage.
I am Santa. I don't have a comment on your behavior.
As I'm getting older, now I think I've even forgotten what I've forgotten.
I'm doing that at 24, you ain't fucking special.
Jeremy Clarkson?
I'm doing that at 18.
Midlife crisis stuff? Mia, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know? Speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get it, dear, so be sure to read it carefully.
That seems to be suggesting submit the report to this one.
Right.
I'm going to do it, but first I'm going to save, because save scum the first case, always. Thank you, Grossberg, very cool.
Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
Objection! What is the remaining of this cocky smiles on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courtroom, there was another tragedy. Courthouse.
Another tragedy?
Do you mean the incident in which the poison was poisoned?
That was me, the genie. I did that.
You mean an incident in which a genie was poisoned?
I don't think you can poison a
Not
genie.
what I said.
No, I
about
didn't say he
someone
was
being jumped on?
poisoned. I didn't say he was poisoned. I said he was poisoned.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Wait, no, it fucking doesn't. Hold on, what?
Are you
It's true! I'm the poison genie!
Oh,
Wait, there's
Well, I suppose I can't technically argue with. I mean, he's there. He's there. That
He sure is.
fascinating. I feel like those two gay Muppets just sat in the stalls just talking about this shit. Anyone in here
me
know
too.
them?
Yes,
do.
however, you have done cocaine!
They might have
No,
done
man.
cocaine as well. You haven't been in their dressing room.
We asked it.
They are attending the theatre, not performers in the theatre. They do not have a dressing room.
Well, maybe they did it in the bathroom like a respectable gentleman.
This bit is dumb.
Shut up, Bailiff.
No?
I'm
Maybe we'll
going
talk
to
about that incident listed here
Subway!
in this report.
Anybody want anything?
$4 foot long.
Why is so much happening in the
Subway
gallery?
cookie.
Genie, if you go to Subway, I will be forced to whack your PB.
Fucking
Good
which
luck,
one?
motherfucker! I'm a genie!
I will be forced to whack something. I will be forced to whack something, and it won't be a foot long.
Point to where you would find this.
Shit.
Can you
On this
point
picture
on
of a
this
genie,
image to where my
On this
PV
picture of a
is?
genie, point to the location of the PP so the bailiff can whack it.
It's like... And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in the criminal case just 8 months ago.
Order. This is believable. It's true then. There's the money.
Objection! Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness with an unreasonable act.
That's
Oh, Minerva, that was quiet as hell.
That was also.
I don't think
Why
it's
are you
possible
so far
to
from
make
your
the
mic?
Dahlia voice much louder.
But no, Minerva is suddenly really quiet.
I, Winston Payne, will not.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
Just turn around.
Pardon
really
me.
changed the
Pardon
volume.
me. Go right ahead,
I haven't gotten any particularly quieter. Like in real life. It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me. Probably because of my cocaine. Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth.
That'll be a
No, but
fucking
that you
first.
won't.
I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
You did not say that you did not commit the crime. This is this one. Kill her!
I couldn't
No,
commit a
you
crime.
probably did commit the
I
crime.
would never commit a crime because of my special.
Kill her again!
Winston Payne tried to shoot her, but hit a butterfly instead.
That's. I mean, that's very just impressive.
Butterflies.
Whatever. Go, my cocaine butterfly.
That's why they That's why they did it like that. They're actually defending her from like a million tiny bullets.
My cocaine also works as a hypnotic agent.
I've just gotta stay on the offensive. Luckily, I'm immune to drugs. Well done, Mia. Oh, you really lit a fire in my heart. Hammer joke.
Nobody cares. I don't
Hammer
care.
joke again.
2 in a row.
The case
keep-
of hemorrhoid joke.
They're
I'm
doing all
not
the
putting the word
jokes.
hemorrhoid in the title of the video.
They're doing all
The
the
case of
hemorrhoid
the Harlem
jokes, 'cause
Shake.
he's not
The
gonna
case
show
of
up
the
again.
hemorrhoid shake.
I'm not putting hemorrhoids in the title. Die!
Jesus Christ.
Disgusting Berg.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day.
The lawyer who was poisoned.
I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison.
Not just any poison, a special poison to see who's the fastest.
To see who's the best.
A special poison to kill people.
A special poison that lets you walk up and down anything.
You see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
If only you had some sort of genie that could get it for you.
Think about the
Think
I was about to say something, but then I realized it was gonna be kind of backseating and also spoilery.
Cool.
Cool.
Figure it out yourself, unless
Okay.
you can't.
I will, unless I can't. In which case I won't.
like
So that's what 8 months ago means.
However, as well as deferred from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I
Just
think the
about
defense
out
is
of
just
rest.
about out of rest. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. But I'm afraid the defense has many more rests up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
This
It's
is
horrible!
Correct.
I'll have
It's
to use
the
my
rest.
ultimate technique!
120mm tank shell. I'm gonna level with you.
You're gonna level with you and also level the courtroom.
Yeah, I spent the last 10 minutes trying to find that sound. And every single one I found also had the Rims Reaver Sports or whatever it's called in it. I wanted to put that on the soundboard for like 5 minutes at most. It didn't work.
Aha, Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear.
She's cut Super Saiyan. She's gone super
That
lawyer.
proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
That's what lawyers used to do back in the day. They went super lawyer. They don't really do that much. They don't really do that much anymore.
That implies lawyer is a species.
Yes.
No, very gentle.
I will say I will give you one hint if you're willing to hear it.
How big is it?
Not very. It doesn't tell you what to do.
Sure.
The contradiction is easily. If I believe, if I remember correctly, the contradiction is you don't have to press to get the thing for it.
All right.
I believe.
Doesn't even know where to get a poison.
Well, I mean, she's boyfriend with a pharmacology student. Could very
She is
easily.
Swallow's boyfriend.
Oh,
very
no, you're
easily
right.
just
I present Doug.
Yep. You prevent Dig Dug.
Dougie,
There it is.
Dougie.
you wouldn't
Where's
know
the
how to get
tables?
that kind of poison? I don't believe you. Minerva.
What?
In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Boyfriend? You mean the dead man? The swallow boy?
Big Doug.
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
He wasn't poisoned. He was a poisoner. He was the original poison genie.
His
If
laboratory
you kill
contained
the
highly
poison
advanced.
genie, you become the poison genie.
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You!
Do we want to let Minerva like try that scream or?
I did it.
It did not pick up at all.
Oh, damn.
Not the start or the end, but the middle. That is the best part of the. When hearing a scream, the best part is it's great to hear only the beginning, but it's even better to hear only the middle.
It sounded like it was coming through a metal tube.
Is that a washing machine?
That was fantastic.
It was like microphone.
It was like my computer may have thought I was just a noise rather than a scream.
Before doing that.
Well, I think it had a point. I think it had a point.
Too loud.
No, it definitely had a point because you did just go. Oh! Okay.
Order it, please.
Objection! That's nothing but a business accusation.
May I say something, Madam Faye?
No.
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
You have to poison in the coffee with 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, You would need some kind of container.
I mean, you
Need
would
some
need that
sort
for
of-
any amount
you
of
need
liquid.
some kind of genie.
Well, yes, that's true.
Get this man a true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Immediately, he said.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
The entire courthouse, he said.
They didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
Dahlia's present.
A small bottle
With a G.
with a genie.
And he keeps asking for it back. She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madame, but this is a court of law. You're saying I threw the poison container away. I think you need to show me some proof.
Proof? You got me good with that.
I love defense attorneys taking damage when they have to prove things.
Oh god, I have to do my fucking job, god damn it.
Prove it! What do you mean, prove it? How do I
Provide
prove
some
it?
evidence or I'll have to fuck you, Miss Faye.
You'll have to what?
I'll have to do something about this. I didn't say anything. Can't trust me.
We're gonna lose this lead. Police. Oh. Yeah, the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
If we're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container?
Where is the container? I mean,
It's
I
on
wanna...
penis.
Where in place, Phoenix? What happened? But like, also I have
Yeah,
it.
present it. Present it.
I think presenting the bottle itself will work.
You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Beep.
Beep.
Bop.
Beep, bop, bop, bada, bop.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix, right, of course.
Objection! So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present.
What? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace.
I have returned from Subway!
Your bottle,
Die.
your little bottle thing is on trial.
Oh shit!
Did you
That
get?
little bottle, it's
did
really
you get
quite cute.
Did you get my $4 footlong?
No, it was $5!
Fuck!
Here you go!
Thank you. Thank you. That was delicious.
Was you there?
Have you ate it all?
Yes.
Fucked up.
So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
I wanted lump.
Yeah, the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her
One
away.
piece?
One piece.
Taking 2 steps!
All for the
Have
purpose
you
of
put?
hiding the
Oh
one
god,
piece.
I've got to post it myself. Apparently,
I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
I've got
I
it
should be able to find it
saved.
if
There
you
we
give me
go.
a second. Oh, you got it, cool. I will just post an unrelated GIF then.
He's summoning the
He's
chickenella
No.
after eating raw salmon.
Now I want to post minor injury, but Bwain is
You
in.
can't post minor injury. Anyway, One Piece.
She thought she could do the beef jump.
What? Are you saying there's poison?
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount.
That's a lot of ellipses.
Quite.
That one got picked up fully.
No, the where did. I didn't. I only got literally one O of the no. I just got.
Same here.
No.
Order! Order in the court!
The sound of somebody getting picked up and tossed.
Objection!
Oh, Phoenix again.
On behalf of Dahlia, I object!
Mr. Wright? Control yourself.
I won't let you bully her like this! We went fishing
Right,
together.
I told you. Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to fuck off.
Well, I have fucked back on, Your Honor!
Well, fuck back up again, you
Why?
saucy
Mr. Wright,
bitch.
Mr. Wright, if you stop fucking back on, then you will be fucked.
Why are you
Do
going
not
through
fuck
so
him.
much trouble to protect her?
No, I mean, as in you'll. Never mind.
Why
Why?
would you do that? He's Phoenix
Because-
Wright, a sexual, normal
Because I'm
man.
madly in fishing with her.
A sexual art student.
Phoenix Wright, if you do not stop fucking on, then you will never fuck again!
This is how he became Phoenix Wright, asexual attorney.
Because the bailiff whacked his pee-pee so fucking hard.
Madly
He
and
just realized, oh shit,
I
I
have-
don't actually want to have sex.
madly in fishing. I haven't heard anyone say that.
Ever.
We invented a new sentence
Right.
today.
We invent
ever
new
thought about
sentences
this?
every goddamn episode.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to
Oh
date
my
you anyway?
god, you don't need to kill him. like
Okay, ow.
Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is...
Because of the necklace.
Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck.
My necklace?
Oh, it's the
Back
court
there in the waiting
lobby
room, you said it
theme.
yourself.
Why the court lobby theme? Oh, drums of
The
war.
drums
Hold
of
on.
war.
Do you remember when I said the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes? In fact, she's probably committing her original Cyclops killings right now.
Well, no, it had to have been 17 years ago, because that's the, statute of limitations on murder in Japanifornia.
I think it's 15. Which means that Maggie
15,
Bird
yeah.
committed the original Cyclops killing when she was 7 or younger.
Kind of insane, but
Like a Michael
for her, I
Myers
guess.
type thing.
Tough
good for
fucking
her, I
kid.
guess. What a strange
She
girl.
wasn't
actually.
she
Her
wasn't
partner-
actually committing them, she was the weapon.
That makes it her and her detachable hands.
Beaten to death by detached hands.
Well, no, she was the killer and the weapon, because she was beating them to death with her detachable hands.
Yeah, she would take one hand off and hold it in the other hand and beat someone to death.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back.
You're lying.
But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met.
Because it has a genie in it.
That's why
It's true! It does have me in it!
I don't.
Most of the time.
I don't believe you. The poison genie would never. Wait, hang on. I'm putting two and two together now. Why would she give me a poison genie? Ah, that's a lie! Wah!
Okay,
Wah!
Cody Hack. Okay, Cody Hackers.
I'm getting out of here! You'll never take me alive! Shallow dimension!
Ah, shit, he's gonna go do fucking Suki no Me now.
What? No,
Rhea,
which I
Rhea.
referenced.
You alright?
Okay.
Yes, I think so. That boy, he went completely insane. Where's Mr. Wright? Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough.
Unless the bailiff kills him.
Which, to
Goodness.
be fair, might
Oh, no.
happen.
What is it? The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone. What? That's terrible.
I'm taking the fucking genie!
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Don't ask me where he took it. I don't fucking know.
Boy, that's
Can't
the only
you
thing
just
that could have saved him.
Can't you just go back into it?
No, I don't know where it is.
But it's your
Do you not have
bottle.
your, like, trail leading to it?
Do you always know where your house is if someone picks up your house and tosses it into a river?
Genies typically have a trail coming out of the lamp they come from.
I think I would know if someone threw my house, my very luxurious house, into a river. I think I would know where it was.
Where would it be then?
In the
Can
river.
I have your howl?
Oh fuck.
I mean, I would know where my house would be. It would be at my house, obviously.
Can I have your howl?
You cannot have my Howl's Moving Castle,
Aw.
but you can have. And he pulls out a DVD. Princess Mononoke.
Yay! I love this. I sub this movie.
Phenomenal movie. What in blazes are we supposed to do now?
Personally, I prefer Spirited Away.
Well, I thought he would have.
Shut up,
I
Bailiff.
thought he would have more problems saying that with his accent.
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of the court. Go kill yourself.
Is that like legally? Do I have to do that legally?
Mm-hmm. I'm the judge.
Do I have to
Whatever
do
I
that?
say is law.
Do I have to do that now?
I
It
suppose.
you don't. I guess you don't need to, because if that contained trace amounts of the poison,
You think?
Uh.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have sniffed it. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I've been sniffing that for 8 months. It's fine.
Alright, let's continue.
the poison.
I'm
gives you
afraid
smell.
that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace?
Forgive me. I'm poisoned.
It's okay, just give back the necklace.
I ate it.
And that's why he doesn't have to kill himself.
That's why.
I ate
'cause
the-
it's gonna
This is
do
where
the
you-
job for me.
I
This
ate.
is why
This
he's
is how he gets his Danny Phantom powers.
What?
He did it.
I eat it. I made you an evidence, but I eated it.
I made you a poison, but I eated it.
Yeah, I
What?
love this game.
You,
I love
you
the series.
agent.
It was too big. It was too big to swallow. So
Oh
I
my
destroyed it into
God.
Little bits first. But
Yeah, no, he's gonna be half dead by the end of this. Literally.
Is anyone else feeling kind of poisony?
What is it now? What is this
I'm
bastard
always
doing?
feeling kind of poisony.
Okay, what
What
about
is this bastard
what about
doing?
anyone who isn't you?
Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt?
I think I have.
The bottle you swallowed may have had some poison in it.
Objection! It seems that the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison, eh?
Oh yeah? Watch this! Dies.
Oh, fuck.
Well, only halfway.
Well, no, I think.
It didn't contain a deadly poison. It contained a half deadly.
No,
poison.
it kills him, but then he got half of the come back to life surgery.
Right. How can you be so sure?
I think that's obvious, FFF. Yes. As the mouse can see, the defendant is still very much liable.
There is evidence you can present.
As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's active imagination app.
So it would seem.
No! There must be some mistake! The bottle must not have any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost potency.
I mean, yeah, if it's deadly with 2 teaspoons and you have less than that of it...
Yeah, present that.
How?
Well,
Well, I
He's
see
gonna-
I don't think you can
alright,
present that.
I think you will get a chance to, maybe?
No, because Dahlia is the one who it was in testimony that it was deadly with 2 teaspoons. It was not an evidence.
trusting to your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do with.
I believe if you go to the case report, isn't it there?
And it's heartwarming.
Let's
to
see if it's in the case
see
report.
this
doubt that.
notification, Mr. Wright.
No.
It does not say that in the case report. We have to present something else, and I'm pretty sure there's something we just haven't presented this entire case.
That would be
The
the
cold-
cold medicine.
the cold medicine, yeah. Maybe the cold medicine
Like-
counteracts the poison.
Or maybe it is just like maybe like he just had too much cold medicine and that would have done significant poisoning damage to you. I don't know.
It's called.
It's called.
It's cold. Like overdosing on cold medicine, I imagine, is probably not very good for you. That might be what being
Overdosing on
driven at.
anything is not good for you.
I can confirm
You can
that.
overdose on water.
Yep.
True.
You can overdose on
But that's
oxygen.
how but that's how it is for us on the prosecution side to it.
Yeah, you can overdose on oxygen.
Well, I didn't
Horrible noise!
Ow.
Horrible noise!
Downlocation.
Ow,
Yeah,
my
what's the
ear.
horror-
That was
Don't do that
RPG Maker
again.
horror
Ow.
game sound.
The screamer.
That
For
was a screamer.
example, if I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, of my very life, which is why I can state is that your assessment of her is completely wrongful. Est.
Oh, trial music.
TNT is such good music.
That's enough! Unfortunately, Miss Fay, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand.
It's your first
But
day
in
too,
a court
bitch.
of law, fuck you.
Shadow Dimension.
Even after I proved so much, is she gonna get away with everything?
Well, now that the Hawthorne. I would like to
Hold
proceed
it!
with
Post me. Someone screenshot Mia M.
On it.
Maya Fey? Clearly that's who she's, like, saying the name of. Maya.
My attorney's badge.
Emma Sky.
Oh, yeah, beat me
And
to
Mo
it.
would be like 11 at this point. And Maya would be like 12. Mr. Wright!
I'm sorry, Miss Fay. Totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I am poisoned.
Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say?
There's something I forgot to tell you.
what is it?
That day I met Swagdolo.
That girl. You shouldn't see her anymore.
Oh shit, are we becoming 3D? This is the part where I thought we were becoming 3D. Oh shit,
Telling you
dude, we're
weird
becoming
things.
3D.
Continue to see
I
her.
really
It's
thought
going to
we
be
were
bad
becoming
news.
3D.
I love 3D.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab.
Someone stole Impoisoned. Poison?
Same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time, too. Could only have been her. That girl is a thief.
And then I killed him with my pushing powers. In the shadow dimension, of course.
Yeah, in your little Genjutsu world.
Mm-hmm. Tsukuyomi.
He's like Gizo. Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous.
Just one more thing. After I pushed him that day,
Just one more
I
thing.
got worried and came back to have a look.
Yeah, maybe I wasn't sure if I actually
She was
succeeded.
there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him.
What?
She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly. We'll never go fishing again.
Your Honor, this is...
Miss Faye, you tell them! Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent.
But Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? Put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony. There's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
The night before?
Naturally, her motive for stealing was to kill someone.
Miss Faye,
If you're so
There
certain
was
of your
no
theory, then let me ask
poison.
you this.
If there was
Mia,
there's
he's a black
barely any
man.
poison left in the
Think carefully
bottle.
now.
There was barely any poison left in the bottle, then it must have been used.
well, no.
No?
It was used 8 months ago already.
Yeah. Phoenix had
No,
the bottle
but
the
then-
entire time.
Ah, right.
Marvin Grossberg! Clearly it was Phoenix himself, surely.
No, it's Payne,
Sure.
obviously.
Herself?
There's one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Ellipsis. Me?
Objection! But that's preposterous! After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered?
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out.
Fucking... Hawthorne berries are fucking poisonous, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ace Attorney names.
Dahlias are well.
Dahlias are as well, Papa!
God fucking damn
God
it.
fucking damn it!
But let's
girl is
remember that
poison.
Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison.
That girl is poison.
The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was in fact you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be.
But how could that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love, because I'm stupid.
Because I haven't been paying attention. Poor Mr. Wright. Must be killing him. Literally. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. And hopefully get the poison out of your system while doing it.
And the glass!
As I said... Yeah.
Yeah, but
As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was... the one piece... That's right. The One Piece. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of the bottleneck as quickly as possible.
No, it can't be.
It's a pretty good move she made, too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there's just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr.
Correct, Your Honor.
Mr. on the radio.
It was to retrieve that piece of evidence.
That can't be true! Where? Minerva.
Minerva.
What a joke you are. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything?
Yeah, like her.
I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Yes, we all discussed you at length.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that was about, yeah.
We were discussing you.
Miss Hawthorne?
It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial.
Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say.
You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne.
We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? Seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack.
Well,
Hey, old man, you senile or something?
Senile.
Why don't you say
Senile
something
or senile?
instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
But Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
She's gone evil mode.
Huh. Are you really not
she's
shocked?
experiencing her breakdown.
Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge?
And the butterflies come back.
That was an Edward sound. Like, fully.
Yeah, you're right.
Witness like she's a mass murderer. I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind.
But we're not finished. Wait, buddy.
Fine. And ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
She's 21. She's like your age.
Yeah.
Can't let her get away this time. Stop, Mia. You keep on pushing without any evidence. You could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
You can
Death.
overdose on cocaine.
Again! Revival. Ultimate price.
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever. A way to kill you. With hammers.
No!
You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Grey?
What?
No, that would be my fake daughter who doesn't exist. Hi, I'm Tanner Gray. I'm watching the trial as well. I just didn't feel like saying anything.
Why is everyone in every future case watching this trial?
Why not?
I mean, this is the type of trial that Turner Gray would absolutely want to see.
Damn! That babe is smoking hot!
Why is there a clown in here?
The weather girl must have pulled Turner Gray.
I'm going to leave now. This stinks of that fuck you, I don't care, goodbye. What the fuck was his problem?
Well, Miss Faye? Or should I say,
Miss Gay?
Miss Gay?
Miss Gay? Can you
Did you say it?
Can you give evidence that would guilt for all?
Gay Luigi.
Guilt for all. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 2. Guilt for all. If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. To be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Again. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible. You can't possibly.
Stupid woman.
Misogyny win!
What?
It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece.
One Piece?
If you are unable to One Piece, then I'm afraid One Piece.
No.
Terrifying.
I understand, Your Honor. I've read the whole thing.
I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's paper. Up-and-coming lawyer Perimeter plummets to Earth before she gets the chance to soar.
Yo,
He was trying to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
in the cough medicine.
Yep.
Because it's the only thing we haven't presented.
Yeah.
And that's why Doug Swallow was holding on to it. Because he realized. Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. Once and justice for all.
Once and speedy justice for you.
Gavin for all.
Cold Killer X.
Gavin
Pierce
for all.
cold medicine.
Does the rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine.
This is not Cold Killer X, it's just Killer X.
It's Megatoxin X. Comes from the combination of normalium and fatalium.
Chemical X.
It's Killer X, that one game.
After all, it's been empoisoned.
I know what, I'm thinking of Killer VII.
You mean Killer
Killer
7?
B?
Yes.
Judge?
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony.
Well, I left my bottle of it around lunchtime on the others of them, and I always eat with Dolly. Just the two of us. We can fish.
He was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was gonna take some.
Objection! Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else to safekeep. Someone she'd accidentally run into in the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That's when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yeah, since she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime. including what the defendant and victim were arguing about in the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live! She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they search me like they did 8 months ago?
Jen?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way she did back then. She had someone else hold it! In this case, Doug Swallow!
Despite the fact that he never swallowed anything.
I mean, it could be heard as a Doug, don't swallow.
I don't think so.
I don't know. That's one of the.
It's just because he's a pharmacology student. He's just a pharmacology student.
It's,
so Doug
it's
Swallow.
drug swallow or don't swallow. So.
I think drug swallow is more likely. That's more Ace Attorney.
Come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fools, are you? Stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinking dyke. Don't worry, I can reclaim.
You can.
Right, Mr. Prosecutor.
The LGBTQ community.
You
is
may be
not
able to
under
reclaim,
Dahlia Hawthorne.
but are you?
Oh, I'm absolutely not reclaiming, but I'm able to.
Yes.
That's exactly right. It's just beyond desperation, huh?
Wonder which of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne. This cold medicine. Wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some? Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us! I dare you to take some of this medicine right now! Oh, cut out like a bit of the middle.
You think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey?
Oh man, her butterflies combusted.
I love that.
That's just fine. For the time being.
Victory is yours.
The time being?
For the time being.
Well, I have a very long memory, you know.
This bitch is gonna come back in like 3 cases time and like gonna kill us.
You and I will meet
She's
again.
so going to. Especially given it's the end of the trilogy. So I bet she's not only she comes back, I bet she comes back in fucking 3-5.
Probably.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well then, Mr. Judge. I'll see you later too, okay?
Huh? Yeah.
I'm going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now.
She's referring to the policeman.
The Posiles.
Yes,
I
exactly.
wish you all the best. I have to go to the chair now.
They're sending her to the chair for that? You know, this is a really impressive upcoming lawyer. I really like her.
Finally, all's over.
I'm sure.
And it's
I'm
also
sure.
playing the JFA court theme.
I'm sure she and I will be great friends forever. But I'm sure.
I don't doubt it.
This was wild. This is going to be the last time I ever set foot in this courtroom-ulation.
PFA has been actively tuning out everything you said.
Objection! I refuse to accept this! The defense has drawn a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care! I'm Winston Payne!
Legendary screenshot. Legendary screenshot.
As soon as I heard that acted, I immediately took it in clips and screenshot the clips.
And I don't believe one word this rookie lawyer is.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yeah?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said...
There. It's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust this witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my life. If.
So if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
You see, yes.
And here comes the back pedal. Come on now, rookie killer, show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
My hair! Slide off! My beautiful hair done!
Really good!
Really good!
That hair protected God from our sins!
And now we can remove the gunshot sound.
I've already way ahead of you.
He's lost his My Hero quirk.
Yeah, that's why he
I'm
has
a
to start
legend.
doing color with his
Hey, I just ducked out. I heard someone getting hit by some sort of beam. Did I miss anything? Bolt! 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 Bolt!
No! You
Wright is
assholes!
definitely afraid of bald
You
people.
assholes! No! That hair protected God from our sins! Here's your other alpha papers for her immediate arrest.
Tragic. Surprising. I knew. Beginning.
Don't lie, just admit you were wrong.
He's becoming too old.
They put this judge down, and then they get the one that we had in 1 and 2.
Yeah?
Miss Faye?
Well, they faced this model of
Yes,
judge.
Your Honor.
We replaced them with a better one.
It wasn't me. Or... no?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Well... hey.
This can't be happening! It's a nightmare! It's like losing to my daughter!
Your daughter cursed in pain? Cursed in pain? Real?
It appears,
No,
Mr.
yeah,
Payne.
this is why I say that Winston Payne canonically fucks.
Yeah, he does.
Well, he canonically
appears-
fucked with the past tense.
This is true.
Yeah.
When he had his hair.
Yeah.
It appears...
It's a multi-purpose
Payne
hairstyle.
I don't like
lost
the implications of that.
hair. Does... further?
It can't be true. My dear fishing. The trick!
Then... I believe...
So they revoked his fishing license.
Pass. Penis.
I believe I am ready to pass.
Not Quilty!
Yay.
Ah, shit. Okay, we need to start growing them less old.
Adjourned.
Adjourned.
This court is adjourned. The ground opens beneath him and he falls directly down.
Where he goes, no one knows.
I was about to make a reference that no one would have gotten.
Cool.
It sure is a reference that no one would have gotten.
Middle School 4.
Oh my god, okay, great, I get the reference. Anyways, Mia, you were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. I'm glad you're never showing up again, though. I hate those fucking hemorrhoid jokes. One last hemorrhoid joke for the road.
Vesuvius!
That's what magic
Mr.
dispel
Grossberg,
is.
you maybe think you can stop talking. Okay.
I love this theme too.
Yeah, he stopped talking.
He stopped talking.
Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, you know, I was thinking.
Go on.
The Dahlia that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her.
What?
Clone. Maybe. Maybe she was just like, an Among Us or something. You know? She was some sort of, a replicant. She was, you know, she was a doppelganger. Or maybe
a shadow clone.
A shadow clone. Or maybe she was an imposter.
Ow!
Don't do
Fucking hell.
Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue.
Sorry about your
Get it
ears,
better,
but
Right? For your own sake.
yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. You suck. I hate you.
Out of
You're never
all
gonna
my
become the
friends,
main character
everyone
at this
says
rate.
I'm the most grown up.
That's a problem.
What kind of company does this guy keep?
Larry Butz. That
Larry
answers
Butz.
your fucking question right there.
Well, I mean, she doesn't meet
When
her.
something
She doesn't
smells
meet him in
Right
one.
now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself.
When something smells,
That's what you keep saying. You're never gonna be the main character, dude.
what the butts?
I thought you were in the art department?
Well, yeah, I am, but there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time.
Oh shit, maybe he does have what it takes to be a main character. I see.
He has to save his Sasuke. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right?
Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'll study my butt off, and I'll be the first buttless lawyer. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even, bar exam, I think
Yeah,
that said?
He's already penisless.
It said in court.
Maybe even court.
Now it's back to Bwain, because this is like...
Smash cut to the present.
Smash cut to the present.
I lost my hair.
It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges.
Why was I in your flashback? I never attended that trial.
Red
what? I took some artistic liberties, okay?
I was not there!
Red what?
I was the other side of town!
Who keeps screaming your name?
Oh...
Well, none of you would remember. There's all of the cocaine and all that.
Oh,
God,
fuck off!
fucking
You can't tell me that
poison
the... I know! I do not accept the poison genie being real! No! Fuck this! Fuck this! Fuck everything! Fuck you all! I'm done!
Red White, would you like to go to Infinite Hell?
Power levels and fuck you!
Red White, would you like to go to Infinite Hell?
Did it pick up me taking my headset off and throwing it on my desk?
No,
Yeah,
it did not.
Damn.
It picked up you taking it off but not throwing it on
Damn.
your desk.
I mean, I heard something.
That was...
This entire flashback happened over Discord call.
It did. A Discord call with Red White.
And Payne.
Winston Payne.
And Jake Marshall.
Right.
And the Poison Genie.
Poison Genie.
Genie.
It's the ghost sharing circle.
Yeah. It's the Wright and Co. Lore Office's gaming Discord.
Exactly.
Yeah, Phoenix and
I
Payne just decided to tell the
passed the
story.
bar exam myself a couple of years later.
Is the in-universe fucking the mechanism?
It's the
Yeah, no, this
in-universe
is canon.
mechanism.
This is canon. This is canon now. Anyways, blah blah blah. Go to infinite hell.
Read the
Mia has
line.
passed on to a better
Bwain,
place.
it's your line.
Mia has
burger
passed
shop.
on to a better place.
I mean, she's still here with you.
For me,
The
this
burger
job
shop.
brings up a lot of painful memories.
Yeah, me too, dude.
But
Me
it
too.
also
Painful
brings up some
turnabout
very precious
memories.
I
Unrelatable.
thought would never rise to the surface.
This will
again.
not come back up later.
Oh, better not.
Mia's gone now.
My hair's gone now.
Even so, I can hear her in my mind.
I miss my hair, Phoenix. I miss it a lot.
Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client.
Unless your client is Matt Engarde.
Mia Fey is part of the gaming Discord.
In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. Homestuck hope aspect.
Five long years.
5 goddamn years and my hair is still the same length.
Think back to her words of wisdom.
Eh?
That is a story for another day.
Okay, Bracken!
Anyway, that's why you shouldn't do drugs, Pearl.
Okay, as far as cases go, that was kind of whatever. As far as TDR episodes go, that was peak.
What do you mean,
Yeah.
whatever, in terms of cases?
That was a fucking great case.
I know.
That's a great
The
case.
case of the eternal heckling.
Personally, I experienced the opposite because I liked the case and it was, it took forever.
What if, hear me out, the case of the Phoenix Wright gaming Discord?
No,
No.
it's the case of
that's
it's the
too
case
late.
of the poison genie.
It is.
It does have to be the case of the
Anyway,
poison being
I
made.
don't know how to illustrate that in the thumbnail, though.
Good luck with
I'm
that.
sure you'll
No,
figure it out.
What you've got to
What-
do is you've got to get like a thumbnail of like a Discord call and then put a bunch of just the characters in it. Anyway, I'm going to stop the
That's
recording
actually
now.
perfect.
We didn't.
Okay.
We got it under the 4-hour mark at the very least. That
Banger.
this has been the fucking. This is TDR Sticks and Stones and what in the fuck.